All right, we're gonna make it real quick. Told y'all I was gonna do the book. I did the book. Book is done. How many people got the book, by the way, before we even start? How many people got the book? Because I sent out a whole lot of books today. So how many people got the book, 99 Lives of Rashad Jamal? I got the book. I wrote it. It was pretty dope. It was on point. How many people got it? Do I still rap? I'm aspiring to. I want to be a rapper one day. I haven't received it yet. I don't know why you haven't received it yet if you follow instructions. Test the number. I didn't know you had the book. Yeah, I got the book. Who got the book? That's what I said. Who got the book? All right, we about to go. We about to run through the lives. I ain't gonna read the whole book right now, but we gonna run through all 99 lives right now. Speedy Gonzalez, just to show y'all how we do this shit. Okay, you talk shit about me, I'm gonna write a book on you. I learned from Dr. Miller Kaiser, you two don't go for that shit, so I don't go for that shit. So I'm not one of the people who just gonna make a little video. You opened up your mouth and now you stepped over here in that true light, true dark area you don't know nothing about. So let's show the people who are here. Because look, let me tell you something. If you were really a follower of Rashad Jamal, you wouldn't be on my live. You just don't know where you are yet. You don't know you're over here yet. If you were really a follower of Rashad Jamal, you wouldn't be over here. You would be studying all the doctrine he put out. You would be applying all of the things that he would have been able to teach you to get yourself in order. You wouldn't be chasing somebody else to figure out whether or not they're saying something that you don't like about the person that you worship. No. So you don't even know. You're finding your way home, even if you're in here screaming free Rashad Jamal. It's fine. You don't know how attention and energy works yet. But become an adept of the true light, and you will learn. That's why you're here. So for everybody who want to get the book before we get started, if you want to get it, send any type of money. It don't matter. A free will offering, whatever you want to call it. Some people say donation. Send whatever the fuck you want to send to Through the Sun Cash App. And then text the receipt to somebody. I should have said that too. I'll type it out at the end. How about that? But you can text the receipt to 678-826-7858. All right. So after you send whatever you want to send, text the receipt to 678-826-7858. All right. And then we'll go from there. If somebody could type out the Cash App and then the phone number, that'll be fine. That way, the next time I say that, people don't got to guess what number I just said. You know, people don't want to write down stuff like that no more. How much is it? You can send whatever you want to send. Somebody sent $100. Somebody sent $1,000. You can send $1. Somebody sent $500 for my books one time. You can send whatever you want to send. So if you got $1, you can send $1. I don't care. If you want to send $100, send $100. Whatever you think the book is worth, just get the book. That's how I go. All right, so somebody type the number out in the Cash App so that I can pin it. That'll help everything go smooth. You want it done right, you got to do it yourself. I'm right there, do it myself. Okay, Through the Sun. Y'all give me a second. I know the attention span. Through the Sun. And then 678-826-7858. All right, there it is. So after you send whatever it is you're going to send, you can text your receipt to that number right there. All right? Okay, I got somebody that said, let's see. Well, you put a lot of spaces in it. I don't know how it's going to pin. Okay, it pinned right. Okay, cool. So follow the instructions on what's pinned and you'll be able to get the book for yourself. All right? Now, the book go way into more detail and more depth. But right now, we're just going to run through the lies. You can imagine 99 lies is a lot of lies for anybody. But Rashad Jamal make the shit easy. You see what I'm saying? Y'all don't understand. When I said I'm going to write a book called 99 Lies of Rashad Jamal, I didn't know how many lies the nigga done told. I just assumed it was a lot. So I was like, yeah, he probably got 99. And I put out the title, I put out the cover, and then I went and wrote it. So it wasn't like I had the book written. You got to write the shit. I went and wrote the shit after that. He had way more than 99. I had to figure out how I'm going to fit the 99, and then you had to do honorable mentions. So the nigga got way more than 99. So he didn't make it hard for me to write this book. All I had to do was press play on the shit he teach. And every 30 seconds, I'm stopping it. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's not true. That's not even scientific. Where you get that from? Nigga just making up shit because he can and because y'all allow him to. So without further ado, don't do that stupid shit again. I'm about to have one of the sisters ask one of the sisters to read it. The sister Sunday's going to read the lies, and then I'm going to respond based off of the lie. So she's Rashad Jamal right now. Every time she read, you ready? Rashad?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rashad speak Nuwapi now, too. She's Rashad Jamal. Every time she read the lie, that's him saying it. And I'm going to respond, and I'm going to respond quick. All right? So we ain't got time. Y'all can get the book. Y'all want to get the book? And look, check this out. A lot of people got the book. It ain't like I'm hurting for nobody to get the book. If you want to get the book, you can get the book. If you don't, you can hear whatever you want to hear, then run whatever. But you want the tangible full story, because I wrote a whole bunch of stuff in the beginning before you even get to the lies part. You want the tangible full story, get the book, and then you'll have it yourself. And then all of y'all who want to challenge these people who coming out there, these leaders and stuff like that, take this formula of asking these people questions. Because I told you, the old world is gone. All the stuff they teaching is dead now. That's why they ignore me, because I'm going to ask you questions. The power of the ask is unmatched. You can't do shit when a nigga asks you a question and you know that you've been sitting here spewing lies to your congregation the whole time. How do you say congregation? You know, egregor? And egregor is like a spirit, a thing that you believe in. And because you're putting all this energy in it, it's supposed to exist because of that. Okay, which is a falsified conclusion. It still don't exist. But an egregor is like saying a spirit, and then you put the word con there. Con egregor, congregation. That's what people want. I don't want no fucking congregation. I want people who are elite. If you read my books, I told people that. I said, I'm elite. I'm not asking for your permission. If you're one of me or of me, then you're elite too. What the fuck why are you following behind Rashad Jamal, waiting on him to give you a divine insight? You see what I'm saying? And why would he take his time while he locked up in prison to be trying to turn you against the same people that y'all were trying to say we all need to stick together? And just because it's him, y'all gonna let him get away with it? No. Time out for all that shit. If everybody's smart enough to stay the fuck out of it, I think it's a very wise decision to just stay the fuck out of it. Because you next. You know, I don't have no bias bone in my body. Everybody gonna get questioned eventually. If I ain't got to you yet, it's two reasons. One, I ain't seen you. Two, you might be helping a little bit. So I'm gonna leave you for last. But nobody is gonna escape. When you come out here and you start teaching and you stepping out here in our mission, a mission that dates back before you can count. Okay, well then you may run into an issue when you start aligning yourself with those who are of that mission. You might have a problem. Okay, so we'll see. All right, what's the first lie? What are you going to tell me? Go ahead, say something to me, Rashad.
Phase 1 claims to be the son of Dr. Malachi Z. York.
Never claimed that stupid shit. Okay, this is their perception. Rashad Jamal don't have no light of his own. He don't have no information of his own. Everything that he was trying to convince y'all, from the Rainbow Stargate to the 9 Ether, all that shit came from the Holy Tablets. Okay, anything he was talking to, he don't know how to explain it, so he chopped it up when he pushed it out here. So because he don't have no light of his own, he's projecting. He's thinking that I need to act like I'm Dr. York's son in order to shine. No, since I was a child, I shined. I was birthed into Nuwapu. I walked the lands of Tamare. I saw the pyramid. I was there with my family, living in the true light before any of this woke shit hit the internet. I was teaching the woke shit before the shit hit the internet when I was in school. You can see videos of that all the way back. So no, I never claimed Dr. Malachi Z. York as my father. I had no reason to. Bodie, the bald-head dude who was running for president, that you could go look up right now, President R19 body. You type in the number or the letter R and then 19, and then you put BODDIE. That's my father. President R19 body or R19 Bodie. He's been my father since before I was birthed. That's my dad, and he's been my dad from the beginning, so why would I change it? No, I never said Dr. York was my father. I always said Bodie was, and again, he says I'm a CIA agent, so just because he says Dr. York isn't his dad, if I'm on a mission from the CIA, what the fuck is a Rashad Jamal? I should still be saying I'm Dr. York's son and he's lying. You see what I'm saying? And the CIA should have sent me with like birth certificates or some shit. The CIA moves smarter than idiots that live on TikTok and Instagram and think they have a university because they titled their YouTube page that. You don't have a university of nothing cosmic. You You're not a cosmosan, and you speaking to someone who don't walk through certain orders you wouldn't even be able to pronounce. So I don't know how people could be claiming that I'm Dr. York's, or claiming that I'm Dr. York's son, when all throughout the history of Phase 1, you see him documenting who his dad is. Go watch the Return of the Nine Guys or Return of the Gods with Young Elder. I said Bodie was my father before this stuff ever blew up. That was back in 2023. Next.
Phase 1 is a government agent, specifically a CIA agent, that was put on assignment of discrediting me.
Okay, so this is why it wouldn't make sense. It would mean, for those of you who do the research, you research and you find me at 10 years old pushing the same message, right? The free Dr. Malachi York fighting against the oppressors. Watch that nigga. He might be FBI. Da-da-da-da. Whoop, we're going to win in the end. Just stay strong and endure. Okay, that was me at 10. That would have meant that the CIA would have not put me on him at 10, because who the fuck is Rashad Jamal? You can't find him at age 10 on the internet spewing nothing real. You see? But we go back 9 years ago, and he was pushing all the same bullshit we out here fighting against. Hence the reason why he wants Phase 1 to look like the Asian, because we fuck with their frequency. You can't do shit. We too true. What you gonna do when we pull up your receipt jacket and it says, I was full of shit 9 years ago, and we pull up Phase 1 receipt jacket and it says, I was the shit 9 years ago. That y'all trying to act like I'm copying off of y'all. Nigga, I was on that at 16 years old. Y'all want to act like that video, probably because you don't know that was me. A lot of y'all started to wake up after that video went viral. But we're not going to talk about that because nobody wants to talk about that. But because you didn't know it was me, you don't know that that's who you're speaking to. The one who could put you on. If I go back to be my 15-year-old self, I could teach more than these niggas teaching out here. I actually teach less now because I decided to figure out about feelings and offense for people before I can reach them. They'll be offended. You see, that was one of the strangest secrets I had to learn. So, no, if the CIA put me on him, that means that the CIA would have had to planted me on my mission at age 10. That don't make sense. This is called grandiosity. It's an actual thing. People feel like they the main fucking character out of every. You're talking to a main character. I don't feel like that. If you really look into my life, you see I didn't have to segue into this. This has been my life. So the CIA did not place me on assignment to attack Rashad Jamal. Unless you're saying the Central Intelligence Agency is the Most High in them, which you don't even know what that is, or the Netero in them, you don't know what that is, so there's no reason to talk about that, Panataru. Okay, the CIA government agency didn't place me no motherfucking where, let alone on assignment to attack Rashad Jamal. This is how you also know that's bullshit. Don't I talk about every motherfucking body? So the CIA sent me to talk about every motherfucking body, including the CIA. Because if you know anything about me, I done talked about them. If you know anything about me, I done talked about the government. If you know anything about me, I done talked about the FBI. Okay, is Dr. Malachi York not the most wanted of this entire realm? Yes. Okay, the CIA sent in an agent to say free the most wanted one? No, only idiots think that's real. You have to be an idiot. So I have to let you be an idiot. That's a part of nature. When somebody idiots and that's their nature, I gotta allow for you to breathe in that. But no, the CIA didn't place me nowhere. And if they would have placed me on assignment to get him, then why the fuck I'm getting all these other motherfuckers who be lying? He ain't the only one. Everybody think they special when I get to them. You're not special. You go check my record. 19 Keys was smart. He did this. He blocked me and bowed out gracefully. These niggas stupid. They can't see it before it hit them. What's next?
Phase 1 pretends to be a student of Dr. York.
That's stupid. I don't even know how to. I'll tell you, the first time he said I didn't even know how to address that shit. Okay. Let me show you how it's stupid, though, because some people are birthed in logical fallacy realms. I'm not a part of that people group. Okay, let's look at it like this. Rashad Jamal claims he never read a Dr. York book or heard a Dr. York lecture. That's his dumbass claim, even though we know the truth. Okay, if you've never read a Dr. York book and never heard a lecture, how the fuck you gonna say somebody pretending to be a student? You don't even know what he teaches, right? Stupid. Next.
Malachi York does not approve of Phase 1 and what he's doing on the internet.
Okay, I already played a whole audio for those of y'all who had the attention span to be able to sit through 3 hours, because some people are sitting on these 30-second apps and they forget that sometimes you have to study shit more than 30 seconds. So those who have the attention span to be able to sit and listen for 3 hours on the class that I put out there explaining all the lies before even this book. You heard me play the audio of Dr. York himself expressing his approval of phase 1. Basically saying, keep doing what you're doing and get more people to do it. Lie next.
Non-ether beings, or so-called blacks, have neuromelanin, and that 6 ether beings, or so-called whites, have melanin.
That's dumb as hell. First of all, the word melanin is in the word neuromelanin, ignoramus. So when you're saying they don't have it, but then you place the very root of melis in their skin, you're saying they do have it. Because you don't know what melanin is. You think melanin means magic. It doesn't mean that. You probably think melanin is just composed of carbon. That's not the reality. So neuromelanin is not a race-specific or a race-exclusive occurrence in the body. Okay? Everybody that has a fucking brain has dark pigment in their brain. So when you taught your followers, and it ain't you only, because Young Pharaoh was speaking that stupid shit too. When you taught your followers, they're not even students, they're just following you, that neuromelanin, which is something in the brain, is something that we have in our skin. I mean, if I ask you what a melanocyte is, you won't be able to tell me that. Or any cell which fits in that category. What you're really trying to say is eumelanin versus pheomelanin, but even still, Caucasians possess those. Just lesser amounts of eumelanin, more amounts of pheomelanin, and they all have neuromelanin. Mongoloid, Negroid, and Caucasoid have neuromelanin. If you want to make some stupid shit up, get your own words. Or don't come talking to scientists. All right, next line.
Only white people have melanin.
Which is stupid as hell, right? Okay. It's like, I added that? That's crazy. That's a double lie on top of itself. Only white people have melanin, but you have neuromelanin. Neuromelanin is a Next.
The information that you teach, or that I teach, comes from the ancestors and the Most High.
That's a motherfucking lie. Don't nothing you say come from the ancestors or the Most High. It all comes from some articles you read, and you said, I'm going to put my spin on it so it sounds like me. But the shit you was reading from Dr. York was too advanced. You couldn't spin shit. So you had to say, not non-ether, you had to say non-ether, because ain't nowhere else the fuck you can go to try to figure out how to explain that shit. So then you just start adding yourself in the equation. You read the holy tablets, nigga, and if you didn't and you got it from Young Pharaoh, guess what? He read the holy tablets, so while you was trying to bite off Young Pharaoh, guess what he was biting off of? And he don't know how to explain the shit. Because you have to be intelligent to express and explain what non-ether is. You can't be a regurgitationalist specialist. You see? Next. Lie.
Dr. York pled guilty to his charges, and I differ because I went to trial.
And that's dumb as fuck, because it's like information is free. And so is like your ability to have sense. It don't cost you nothing. If the nigga Rashad Jamal is divine insight, how the fuck he don't know that Dr. York went to trial? You don't plead guilty and get 135 years. You see that? No, Dr. York went to trial. They kept it private. He still went to trial. And they gave him 135 years. That plea deal never stuck. They were trying to give him more time, 25 as opposed to the 15. That's what I was explained about when I was younger. And he reneged on all that. The plea did not stick. He went to trial. He wasn't playing with them. So you pulling up that he pled guilty as if that's where the trial ended. That's not where it ends. He went all the way. So that's a lie. Next.
Phase 1 built his entire following off of discrediting me, Rashad.
I got a few measly followers off of that. It sucked. All I got was a headache of people that don't know shit sticking their forehead on my live, trying to tell me with they 7 ether possessing asses that I don't know what I'm talking about when I grew up in this shit. That's really what I got. One of the least viewed music videos is The Letter to Rashad Jamal. The world out there don't know who the fuck this nigga is. The little community over here, no. And that little community is so compacted, they think they're the world. No, you're not covering ground. US Today, whoever the fuck posting you in the article is not covering ground. All right? And making the news because of your case ain't covering ground. It's delusion. Grandiosity. I didn't build my following off of attacking Rashad Jamal. I didn't attack Rashad Jamal. I asked questions from the very beginning. Since the video with them niggas who were ill-cultured and don't understand how shit work was saying that I said he didn't say free Dr. York. I never said that. I said, why the fuck? You see how I ask questions. Why the fuck would I scream free Rashad Jamal? He wasn't screaming out free Doc. You see how I'm screaming out free Dr. Malachi Z. York and making it a point? And I'm more advanced than these little niggas. I'm far more advanced. Just because you started a online community or did a university online where you have a button they can press and now that's your university, or you got a YouTube channel, you say university, that's not a university. You niggas are not scholars. You see? Okay, stand next to me then. I say, come on, tell Rashad Jamal, get on the phone with me, let's do it. We don't have to do no screaming or none of that. Let's just have an intellectual conversation. And whatever the engagement is, it will be what the engagement is. And let the people decide. Let the people decide who own their square and who isn't. You see that? Okay, so coming from the background of those who had to study and get out there with their boots and go to war, real adepts and masters, why the fuck would I be worried about any of the little people? You see that? What was the shit exactly? What he said again?
Phase 1 built...
My whole following. Okay, yeah. So basically, lie. Before then, the F Black History shit was going big. The Source song had like 300 to 400, because like 500,000 now. So I had like 300 to 400,000 views on my YouTube audio for Source. Source went big by itself. The Letter to Sexy Red had like 300 some thousand views on the music. I showed all that. Videos that predate me ever having an encounter with this nigga was going huge before then. And I was known all over the fucking world before they even knew my name with the 16-year-old. So, lie. Next.
Phase 1 has only one rap style.
Next.
Alpha Draconis Thuban is a galaxy.
Uh-huh. That's a motherfucking lie. Anybody with common sense, next time you get an opportunity, go and look up Alpha Draconis. He don't even say Alpha Draconis. He says Alpha Draconian. Let's get that clear. Alpha Draconis is a binary star system. It's not a galaxy. But what's so interesting is this nigga taught, and I might have put that lie in there too, that there are no stars. So how the fuck are you speaking on Alpha Draconis? Which is about... Next.
Rashad Jamal is the only political prisoner that we have.
Doesn't make any sense. It's almost like he lied so fucking much you don't even remember what he said. He said Dr. York is one of the political prisoners. And then he made a video saying free all the political prisoners. Remember? Where he said free Dr. York, free Larry Hoover, free all these people, you'll never hear them again, political prisoners. But then he has the delusion that he's the only political prisoner. Okay, so if we're going to use the word political, which is weird because if you're one of the 23 scientists who created the cosmos, I'm going to keep bringing that up. And you incarnated into this, what the fuck is you talking about politics for? You're not a spiritual or interdimensional prisoner. There's no other thing here other than fucking politics. And what was your political stance? Your whole stance was racial esoterics. It had nothing to do with real politics. Where are your policies? Where were you going to run for mayor or governor or a president like my father did? He could, if they would have locked him up while he was running for president, we could say that's a political prisoner. What did you do that affected politics? Next.
Phase 1 uses Dr. York's teachings to make himself famous and to get people to listen to his music.
Okay, anybody that's been watching and paying attention, first of all, is a contradiction, is an oxymoron, a paradox within itself, if I do say so myself. From the very beginning of you tracking me through the web, you hear me speaking about Malachi in my music. What I had to learn how to do is to bring people to the music through the information so that they can get to Malachi. What do you mean through the information? Before everybody started making this shit corny, I'm the one who came out with the formula to make music that sound like drill and club and all this other shit, but it was actually conscious. And niggas would hear me say certain shit, say, oh, he's just doing spiritual drill. So they started going out trying to replicate the shit and they made it corny. And then the Christians found out they could do it and they got involved. Now every Christian you say, I'm sliding on the devil, da-da-da-da. You ain't gonna do none of that shit. If you ran into Zawin and them or Shaitan and them, you wouldn't do none of that shit you talking about in yourself. You're talking about a whole different type of war you know nothing about. But the Christians wanted to play, so we let them play. Okay, no, I use my music and my platform to get people to Malachi. I didn't use Malachi to get people to my music. even if you pay attention recently, the main thing I'm doing ain't even music. The main thing I'm doing is teaching. Niggas think everybody wanted to trick the spiritual community into thinking they were somebody so they could be a famous rapper. No. I don't even like the fame shit. I never did. When I was 7 years old and I found out what a standing ovation was, it made me uncomfortable. When I got out of the school building, because I did a Sing About Martin, the Black History program. Okay, when I got out of the school and we were walking home, because we stayed straight down the street from the motherfucker, when people were coming up to me and say, yo, you did so great. I told my mama after we left, I said, I didn't like that part. She said, well, you got to get used to that part because you're a star. I was 7 years old. I don't like fame because it make people act weird. Same way I don't like money because it make people act weird. You want fame. You're projecting. You want the glory. You're projecting. But then you have to deal with somebody like myself and say, excuse me, you can't sit here no more. You can't teach there no more. No. And these people are waking up. They're starting to realize you're a liar. And then your people who are following you out of your state of emotional instability, they're starting to realize you full of shit because you attacking the niggas who looked up to you and always uplifted you and praised you. It's like nobody's off limits. The one who's speaking the truth about all this, and niggas who was with you. You shooting at everybody because you feel like the light ain't on you no more. So that's what you wanted. You wanted the light on you. If you really just wanted to save the souls, you would have done that. You see? And the people out here that are following you wouldn't be running haywire. Ain't nobody following you producing shit. You see? And none of these people who came up under Rashad Jamal are producing things that are changing around. I mean, all the shit on you. Yeah, we look at Dr. Malachi York, then we look at Phase 1. And y'all try to talk down on Dr. Malachi York, but you can't even talk down on his student. So wrong. Because his student ain't even nowhere on his level. Wrong. You see how wrong you are? All the shit you talk about is in one of his books. You see how wrong you are? You see that? So no, whatever the fuck, whatever, what was it again? The motherfucking following, the shit that, lie. Next.
Phase 1 attacked me and called me a child molester.
I never called Brother Polite a child molester. I never called Nature Boy rapist. I never called Rashad Jamal a child molester. Because I saw what can happen for 23, going on 24 years. I saw what can happen to a man and his legacy and the family and the people around him when you start spewing that type of rhetoric in that direction. I never said that. Why would I do that when I saw that happen to someone? No, I never said you were guilty. I never said Rashad Jamal did that shit. I never said I don't fuck with none of the people I mentioned, not even Brother Polite. But I never said they were guilty of what they were accused of because I don't know that. I'm not ma'at to be able to stand in that seat and say this person is guilty. So lie. Hold on. Like was brought up on the last one. I said, everything good? Mm-hmm. I said, if you innocent for real, I hope you get your appeal. I wasn't around you to know what you did. That's in the letter to Rashad Jamal. The actual letter to Rashad Jamal, I made it clear I wasn't calling him no child molester. So that's another lie. Next.
Rashad Jamal claims that he is a prophet.
Lie. At the end of the book, you're going to see, because I started listening to his prophecies, they never came true. A prophet, he's going to make prophecies to come true, going to bring a word of the Most High, is going to be able to be, something got to be true about you. So he may be a prophet, just not a what? Not a true prophet. You're what's referred to as a false prophet. You see, so nothing that you, the nigga said everybody going to get superpowers. It's all, nigga said a lot of shit. We're going to get to it. So no, you're not a true. We don't went through that. What lie we on?
Lie number 20.
You nigga, you done lied 19 times. What prophet are you? You know what I'm saying? For what profit a man? All right, go ahead. That's a lie. Next.
Rashad Jamal claims Phase 1 got the police involved when it came to he and you going back and forth online.
He actually said that. I have an actual image of it where he said the nigga got the police involved. I had to go and find it. The nigga posted on his story that I got the police involved because we were going back and forth last year. Listen, this is something wrong. I really feel like something really wrong, y'all. Because, bro, what the fuck does that mean? So we going back and forth online, and then I called him and say, yo, do something to him. And they like, we got you. Bro, and then I didn't get the police involved and none of these other people. I'm the only person I got grandiosity. The only person I got the police involved in is you. That's a lie. That's just about the same lie that he told when niggas said we got his cell raided because we knew he was finna expose. What the fuck was the raid for then? Then we did some stupid shit. Because you didn't expose nothing. All you did was came out and gossip. Say, yeah, phase one said this, he did this. But wasn't able to explain nothing. So no, I didn't get no police involved. Lie next.
Phase one is on the side of Zeus.
So in order for me to be on the side of Zeus, smart person, I gotta believe in Zeus. You ready? I don't believe in that stupid shit. Do I got Greek written on my motherfucking forehead? I don't believe in Zeus. None of the bullshit they pushing. None of the Sophia. All that Greek shit, like I told you. Here he is, mad at 607. Oh, y'all niggas twinsies. Y'all believe in the same stupid shit. What the fuck I look like running around talking about the monad? You see what I'm saying? So no, nigga, I don't believe in Zeus. The fuck? If I believe in Zeus, then you could say I'm on the side of Zeus. No, I don't believe in Zeus. I know somebody who came with the lightning, though. That was Dr. Melchizedek York. Lightning from the east. Dr. Melchizedek York. We're not Zeus. So that's what you were attempting to group with. I don't believe in Greek mythology. I deal with real life. Real situations. And then he says Zeus is Satan. Okay, you went Greek and then you went Christian. Greek mythology and you believe in stupid shit. I don't have nothing to do with that. Go ahead. Next. Lie.
Back in 2024, phase one, going against Rashad was a career-ending move.
Damn. Well, that's a motherfucking lie. Because when the shit took place, I had like 310,000 followers. And you'll see, I think I put receipts in my book. I had like 310,000 followers. And they said it. Some other non-nameable person on YouTube was talking about that's a career-ending move. So they was echoing the shit he was saying. Okay, if it was a career-ending move, then you have to explain yourself now, false prophet. You prophesied that because I went up against you, that my career was over. First of all, it's not a career. Anybody paying attention to what I was saying, if this is just a career, then all I'll be doing is what y'all are doing, which is selling bullshit. In all actuality, I done challenged all the bullshit so we can get to the real shit. We got to challenge the bullshit because it's too much bullshit. It's too loud out here. I didn't start with your stupid community. I was in the industry fucking up they shit. I was over there in politics fucking up they shit. Don't nothing breathe the same when I get over there. You see? The industry don't have no more powerful drill rappers. We fucked them over. You see that? Okay, the spiritual community looking real shy right now. Because how y'all letting this nigga phase one bully y'all? If he an agent, why nobody ain't stepped out to handle this? We ain't seen no agent Smiths coming and multiplying and cloning themselves and coming at Neo. Nothing. And so when you gonna handle the agent? All right, I'm Agent Neo, ain't shit you can do. That's why I wear shades. Because I'm Agent Neo and ain't shit you can do about it. You see that? So no, all of these games that they've been playing is over. All the shit they were pushing has died. All of the things that they were trying to sell people don't want to buy no motherfucking more because the truth getting out here. And your followers are coming to here. And you don't even realize some of y'all are in here now. See? Do I need to say more? Some of y'all are in here now. Don't worry. It ain't about me. You can take me out of the photo. It ain't about me. Just imagine that this shit right here is a mirror. That's what you found, smart person. So you hate me so much, you keep showing up. Do you know why? Well, I'm one of the beings who have the ability to see the unseen and the seen. I could tell you why. Not that you're going to be able to hear it right now. You'll hear it later. Because you sense the truth inwardly. You sense it. It's captivated your attention. And you say, hold on now. This nigga's still going. I could go the rest of 2026 if I want to. He's just not that important. But I could go the rest of 2026. The reason for me doing this now is to give y'all the opportunity. What we at on it? Which one we on?
We're on number 24.
Which one? What he said again? The following? Mm-hmm. No, the end of the career ended?
Career ended.
Okay, so he had to explain this. For those who believe that bullshit, that was in 2024. If you believe my career was going to end, let's say it is a career, because let's talk pre-K knowledge. Let's say I have a career and I want to rap and be famous. He ain't paying attention. If it's a career-ending move, why the fuck has my shit doubled? You see? We almost at 700,000 followers. I had 310 when we started this conversation. It didn't end. It just kept advancing. And grandiosity will make you think, oh, it's because of me. You don't even have that many people. No, it's because of all the other things I'm doing that don't have nothing to do with you, but you think it's all you. No, look at all the other things and all the other people and all the other names and all the other shit that went huge. You forget I did a live with Kodak Black. You forget that Kodak Black put my shit up on his story when I did the letter to Kodak Black. You see what I'm saying? You forget I did the letter to Sexy Red that went huge. You forget the F Black history that even every time I post it, I just posted it again. It's a cheat code post. This is how you know the blogs is stupid. If the blogs would post phase, they shit would change. Their whole life would change. Because they sell out for pennies. They won't post it. But every time I post, did y'all know this? Did y'all know this? I keep asking the same fucking question. But you know how many people are on the internet? If I was a sufferer of grandiosity, I would think that when I got my 50,000 followers, I was good. As long as I could sell my little herbs and disrespect the real ones who come along, my life is set for life. Oh shit, what's happening? The one I disrespected is surpassing me multiple times over because he don't give a fuck about them little numbers. That's what we do with the numbers. We just move them around. But people were getting the big head off of having 50,000, 80,000 followers. I know, man, nigga, I know millions is coming. That's the type of mode I'm in. I have nothing to do with Rashad Jamal. All I'm doing is grabbing people along the way. Say, hey, don't be over here with this bullshit. Oh, you want to be over here? Go ahead. Go ahead. I didn't stop. You have to understand what I just told you. He said it was going to stop. He hasn't stopped. It done multiplied. I done cloned myself. There are multiple people coming out with right knowledge now. We had a viral moment that spawned moments of Free Dr. Malachi York. 1440 Time went viral. Exploded. And the shit still exploded. They don't even understand how yet. Watch what I tell you. And more is coming. Phase 1 ain't dying. He multiplying. Somebody get Rashad. Somebody tell him. Not only is this nigga not focused on their career, this nigga's calculating. He up to some shit. Cause why you don't be posting a lot of music now? What are you doing? I'm working on shit, but you just don't know when I'm gonna hit you. This nigga's calculating. Why he be stepping back saying, look at this artist over here, and then they blow up? What this nigga's calculating. I ain't telling you shit. Next, lie.
Phase 1 is trying to get a record deal.
I had to laugh at this one. I didn't know what to do. Some of this stuff, in order to deal with some type of stupidity, sometimes you have to stoop to the level of stupidity to kind of comprehend it to respond. Like in communication. How I'm talking to y'all right now, y'all can understand what I'm saying? Sometimes you really have to become stupid for a second just to be able to understand what the fuck a stupid motherfucker done said. And then when you understand it, you got to come back to intelligence to be able to respond to it. But in layman's terms, because you know that a lot of motherfuckers that follow this stupid motherfuckers is stupid motherfuckers. By choice, too. They're deciding to be dumb as hell. You see what I'm saying? They say words like Smoofy because he gave them the word. And they don't know. Nobody knows what the fuck you're saying except your little clique. That's not the world. That's over there. In that subsect of illusion. So, no, what he said again?
You're trying to get a record deal?
I'm trying to get a record deal. So let's deal with it. For the record. Anybody saw when I launched my record label? Did anybody see that? I don't know if you pay attention. Aren't you signed to the label?
I am.
Okay. I have 9 artists signed to my label. Pharaoh Clan Records. Remember I told you back in his history he was screaming Killer Clan? I wasn't screaming Killer Clan. I was screaming Pharaoh Clan. The same time he was screaming Killer, I should be saying the CIA sent you to attack me. Let's just get that clear. If I want a record deal, why the fuck did I start my own label? I gave the music industry the finger multiple times. I've turned down over $1 million in offers. And I can explain it because I found a dude, I'll be able to go in it now and get this screenshot. I found the dude who was a multi-millionaire. Talking about he was going to give me $1.2 million. I said we could talk. This back in 2023. But the nigga told me to stop speaking about certain shit and I never responded to him again. Because I don't give a fuck about that. And that wasn't even no record deal. That was just money that he was going to be giving in to be able to get a piece of the Source song. If I want a record deal, why the fuck didn't I just go get one? I'm better than everybody. No, that's reality, by the way. I rap better than all the motherfuckers. So why didn't I just do stupid shit? I'm smart. I'm intelligent. Why didn't I just make up bullshit music and then go get a record deal? One of my peoples, Black Nicholson, was like, yo, I can get you a record deal with QC. This is back in 2022. I said, I don't want a record deal with QC. I said, even if I wanted a record deal with QC, QC wouldn't be able to sign me, or QCP wouldn't be able to sign me because he got Lil Baby. I was explaining the simple shit to him. I said, but remember, I don't want no record deal. So no, that's a lie. Not only do I not want the fuck a record deal, I'm creating our own industry in front of them bitches. And they can't do shit. Who remember when I said, yo, fuck that. The next album we dropping, I'm going back to CDs and it's going to be digitally sent to you individually. Who remember that? Mm-hmm. Now look at all the people that's coming out saying, I want to go sell CDs. I'm going to do CDs. The I Heart Memphis dude was like, I'm going to do an album and I'm going to sell CDs. Nigga, I'm creating a new world that don't have shit to do with signing a record label deal. So that's another lie. Next.
The views for phase 1 all come from the name dropping someone else.
Raise your frequency. That shit got like 176,000 views on YouTube by itself. So the views, unless that don't mean nothing, 176,000 not a lot. That's the fuck it is. Especially in today's day and age where the attention market is oversaturated. So raise your frequency by a damn self. First of all, a little fun story about raise your frequency. That shit was a commercial for somebody. Somebody wanted me to do a commercial song for their Discord. I did it. It blew up. Oops. Didn't even mean to. It's one of my biggest songs. Source is not name dropping rappers and dissing them. Source is speaking in Arabic and talking about coming in the name of the source. They don't know what I'm saying. And that song went big multiple times. Again, over 500,000 views and over 1 million streams. But who's counting? We can go down the list of songs like Ye Not Crazy. I'm not attacking Ye. I'm saying he's not crazy. So, no, the name dropping and dissing rappers, that's not true. I got a lot of songs that I probably forgot about that went big all over the place. Grinding the Mill. Grinding the Mill has 2 million streams. That's a view, silly man. There's a lot of other, it's a lot of songs that I done did that don't have nothing. Money Change got views, and I think like 40-something thousand views, but still, all my views don't come from dissing rappers. And I don't diss rappers. Well, I might do. Sometimes they might get a little diss out of me. But when I make them letters, I'll be speaking just the real shit. And even the disses that they be calling the disses, it's just me saying real shit harshly. Next. That's a lie.
You haven't written Dr. York a single letter.
That's a lie. Okay, not that it's anybody's fucking business, but I've written Dr. Melakazi York 3 letters to date. And the first one I wrote, I was 9 years old. So if I haven't written Dr. Melakazi York a single letter, then that means I didn't write no letters. But I wrote 3. That's a lie. Next.
Rashad Jamal is the so-called New Age Malcolm X.
Let's get this clear. There is no New Age Malcolm X. Ain't nobody doing what the delusion. Niggas start an account, they hold a rifle by the window in one of their album covers, and now they're the New Age Malcolm. No, the fuck you not. Do like this and get niggas to do this. Do that. Do that. And not just niggas to do that, the niggas can do that while well-dressed, well-respectable, intelligent men that ain't going around on the line screaming smoofy. You see that? And then travel to Mecca. All right? Do all the shit that it take to become a Muslim. Go on TV and have an intellectual conversation with the oppressors in front of them to the point where you dumbfounding them in front of them. Bitch. That's a lie. Next.
Phase 1 don't meditate.
I don't know what to say. It's dumb. But y'all be like, man, ain't no way he said this stuff. I put a lot of links in there and I told you where to go find this shit. All right, I don't know if I did it for every 99 because like, what the fuck. But I put like 50, 60, 70% of the shit that's in there, it got links to it. If not, it's pictures and photos and explanations. I don't know how to respond to that. I don't meditate. I teach meditation. So how do I meditate? I'm meditating now. So no, that's a lie. Next.
Black.
Hold on. I got a meditation tape that I did when I was like 20. Back in 2020. Around 20, 21 years old. I did a whole meditation tape that I produced myself. You want to hear one of the tracks, or at least a piece of one of the tracks, you're going to listen to the letter to Kodak Black, and at the end of it where you hear, I am pure. That one at the end, that's a meditation tape that I did myself. Produced it myself. And vocalized all of it. It's like 9 tracks. So, I don't even know why the fuck would I even explain that one? Next. Lie.
Black people don't have DNA. Instead, they have something called DEA, or deoxyetheric acid.
You be done thought that we done covered this, but people still believe this shit. Listen. If you can't explain to me what deoxyribose is, and I know he can't explain it because when he started to try to say it, he said, so they'll tell you deoxyribose or ribose nucleic acid. I'm like, he don't know what he's saying. If you don't know what the phosphate is or the sugar, if you don't know what nucleotides are, if you can't explain to me about the construction of the double helix, you can't say nothing about DNA because you just took out the ribose part and the nucleic part and you placed etheric there. And you're going to have to explain to me how that works. How can etheric be an acid of any kind? If that's the connection. Or what is deoxyribose for it to be compared to deoxyetheric? What the fuck is that? So the truth is, there's no scientific basis in that. He just took out the shit that mattered and replaced the word ether because it was referred to as pseudoscience. Now, the keyword pseudo sounds like and looks like pseudo, persuade the dodos. So the next thing you need to remember with the pseudo shit is I'm going to sway the dodos, sway dodos. Only dodos get swayed in that direction, and Nuwapians can't be fooled like that. The ones who study and look into the word and going, ain't no way in the hell y'all would have went for that. So, no, there's no such thing as DEA unless you're talking about the government agency. That's lie.
Rashad Jamal talks about non-ether being dark matter energy.
First of all, the question is, what the fuck is dark matter energy? There's dark matter, and then there's dark energy. Now, if you ain't on the level of Zwinky them, if you ain't on the level of the niggas who coined the term, if you ain't on the level of those who are in the scientific field, how are you going to speak on dark matter at all? All right? And if you are, if you're going to explain it with something that doesn't even match the scientific discipline, wouldn't it make sense to have researched it before doing so? So that you can find out that dark matter is a theory, nigga. So you building on a theory, but then you put energy next to, okay, dark matter don't release the energy. Go research what I'm telling you. You'll find dark matter as something that's void of explanation, which is why they give it dark matter, because they don't know what it is. Dark mean we don't know what it is. All the shit they can't figure out about beyond the observable universe, they just say is dark matter. That's what it means. They don't know what it is. They say it's so dense that they can't even detect it on their equipment. But they feel that something is there or are able to observe that something is there because of the way that certain things move. That shit is invisible to them. They can't even say what it is. So there's no dark matter energy. And he also said non-ether is dark matter energy, which doesn't make sense because non-ether has its own scientific basis. When it's speaking about gases that come together to allow for this combination to exist. It ain't even dark matter. Because then you will have to explain to me how the fuck is helium dark matter? How are the gases inside of non-ether dark matter? He doesn't know what he's talking about. That's a lie. Next.
The length of the land goes on and on forever, and it's surrounded by water.
Now, I'm going to ask you to read it one more time. Mm-hmm. Just slower.
The length of the land goes on and on forever, and that it is surrounded by water.
One more time, though. But even slower.
The length of the land goes on and on forever, and it is surrounded by water.
Not only is a lot of shit don't make sense to intelligent people. If the land, hold on, back up. Who the fuck went out there and was like, this shit forever, nigga? Who measured this and went out there and said, this shit infinite as hell? Who has the ability to measure forever? Start there. But don't stop there, because after you get to forever and reach infinity, you look over and say, it's some water out this motherfucker. Then guess what? If it's some... If I walk in a strip club and I got 10,000 ones on me, and one of the strippers come up to me and say, oh, you got all the money. I say, yeah, this shit forever. And then a nigga named Water come in and he got 100,000 more motherfucking dollars. Do my stupid ass have all the money still with my divine insight ass? No, because now there's some more shit. So I can't just put my money on top of his money and be like, no, my shit's still forever. Because no matter how the fuck 10,000 ones is packed, bitch, 100,000 ones is gonna be bigger than 10,000 of them motherfuckers. And I gotta respond to this stupid shit. Y'all don't know how I feel inside. This the people that I'm sent to. These is their leaders. And they get mad at me. They say, you cause a division. You can't divide. Niggas don't know what math is. You know what I mean? Niggas say, the land is forever. And. You can't say and. That's like saying infinity plus. Plus what? But that ain't even it. This nigga, with his divine insight ass, thinks that the continents float on water. Don't feel bad, because before today, most of you motherfuckers thought that shit too. You ain't gonna say nothing. You think continents float on water, don't it? Continents don't float on water. The land ain't floating on some water. The land ain't surrounded by water. No, the pockets of the crust and the oceanic crust, family, is where the water levels itself at. It don't surround shit. It sits in pockets in the crust. Ocean don't cause the earthquake. The tectonic plates shift. The land that you think is elevated, watch the poles shift and the shit won't be elevated no more. And like whack-a-mole. You know what I'm saying? So niggas said the shit ends forever with water after it beginning it. And niggas that follow him said, And when I raised my hand, they said, put your hand down, Smoofy. You agent. I said, you right. Lie. Next.
They, the so-called white people or the government, keep niggas or black people out of the ocean.
No, y'all gonna think I'm making this shit up. There's not a single thing. If this shit sound like a parody, now you see what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm saying that again. If this shit sound like a parody, now you see what the fuck I'm talking about. And these niggas stand up there with sage. You know what I mean? Smoke. And I'm like, this is some bullshit. Niggas said they keep niggas out the ocean. I said, what the fuck? We just at the ocean. Yeah, we just at the ocean. Weren't you? Not too long ago. Some of y'all planning on going to the ocean right now. No, you can't. No, you can't, because of government. So I provided a link of all the black oceanic explorers that are alive today doing ocean shit. Keep niggas out the ocean? No, that's a nigga right there. That's a lie. Next. We were just went swimming in it. When no Uncle Sam told us, get out of it. That's not. Next.
Each helix in DNA is a cell.
DNA is in a cell. Next.
The sun is a...
It's like a parody, don't it? No, this is real. That's why I put links. What did he say? Tell him.
The sun is a chromosome.
The sun is a chromosome, but black people don't have DNA. And black people are linked to the sun because the sun is a chromosome because it has a chromosphere. But black people don't have DNA. But chromosomes and DNA go hand in hand with his divine insight as. Come after that, the lie you just told. Read it.
The sun doesn't even contain DNA.
The sun don't contain DNA. Chromosomes contain DNA. Keep reading.
So therefore, it is automatically not a chromosome.
Why?
And each individual chromosome contains DNA.
So what the fuck the sun think it's special for? Yo, chromosome is a genetics term. The nigga went in and just fucked up the whole chalkboard and said we doing something else. What you mean? What you mean we doing something else? We doing something else. Then he put the chalk down and just started running his mouth. Put the formulas back. We here to learn shit. The sun is not a fucking... Do we know what a chromosome look like? Does he understand anything about any of this in the sad truth? Jokes aside, no. He doesn't. But he doesn't have to. Because this world is moving so fast, people ain't gonna check. And these people really just want something. They're looking for something. That's the sad part. These people just want the truth. And they follow him. And this nigga lie about shit he didn't even have to lie about. You could have left the sun out of it, but nope, it's a chromosome. Next.
Black people are connected to the sun because they have chromosomes, and the sun is a chromosome.
We done with that bullshit. Next lie.
White people, those White people, those he refers to as human beings, don't have chromosomes, and that they instead have autosomes.
I think because he think the word auto like bring you to like a machine, even though it means self. Okay, that's a motherfucking lie. Autosome is a part of the chromosome family. It's of the number chromosomes. So to say they don't have chromosome, nigga, it's a fucking part of the family. That means your stupid ass got it too. Read on.
The same one?
Mm-hmm.
An autosome is one of the numbered chromosomes, as opposed to the sex chromosome. Humans have 22
23.
pairs
Come on.
of autosomes and one pair of sex chromosomes, XX or XY.
No, because he said we got 99 of them. We will be out this bitch look like squids. Next. Next lie.
The so-called blacks or gods have triple-stranded DNA.
Oh. So the purpose of the double helix and the double strand is for life in the earth plane to be able to be supported and balanced. Because how the fuck else you going to have what's referred to as your pairs, okay, and your bases. So if they have 3 strands or a triple helix as a type of DNA, they wouldn't be able to survive here. Now, what he may be confusing the shit as is what's referred to as HDNA. And that only occurs on a microscopic level, for one. And it happens with all races of people. And it's not a DNA type. It's a temporary state of the structure. The structure can be interwoven temporarily. It doesn't stick and it's not a DNA type. Next.
Nuclear weapons are made of cells of black people, the gods.
No, he actually said that. He said that nuclear weapons are made out of cells because nuclear sounds like nuclear. That's how the fuck the sun became a chromosome. Because chromospheres sound like, a lot of shit sound like shit. That don't make it that. That's what's called root and base words. They use those words for a reason, but they divvy up how the fuck they use them in a scientific field. No. Nuclear weapons aren't made of cells. The shit they use is inorganic material. It's not cells. So, if I put uranium-235 into a weapon, that's not made out of human beings. So this is other pseudoscience. That way, if I put plutonium into a weapon, that's not human beings. You see what I'm saying? But niggas run around here thinking that they're explosive. You're not explosive, nigga. You. But again, if we tie Dragon Ball Z, which he did, if we tie Dragon Ball Z in it, niggas be out here trying to power up, don't know why it's not working. Because you're not a nuclear weapon. That's probably why it's not working. Because ain't no plutonium in your DNA. Why I ain't blew up yet? Next. Lie.
Every tank and weapon that they use in the military is made out of cells of
Next. He said that. Lie. Next. They don't think I'm writing a parody book.
The sun is photon energy.
Yo, man. He just skipped all over science. He just said we don't need this. We need the fuck out of it. The sun is not photon energy. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, the sun is composed of plasma. You know, like one of the states of matter that everybody think is magic. Plasma. And it produces that photon energy. It is not photon energy. And the sun is a physical object. It's not energy. So people who think the sun is some mystical thing, we got the elements. Water, earth, air, fire, like the sun. The sun is not fire. Did you know that? No, they're going to get mad at me. They're going to cancel me from all the spiritual groups. They don't want me to teach nowhere. They don't know. You better be careful because you might be able to put a flyer out that says you about to do some shit in the spiritual community. And I'll just show up just because when I get there, ain't nobody going to give a fuck what you talking about no more. You better be careful because what I'm going to start doing is stepping on the scene. And while you talking, I'm just going to start talking. You going to beat my ass? You going to beat all our ass who there too? I'm going to start walking up on niggas' establishments while they doing their little spiritual community gatherings. And I'm going to walk out there. I'm going to say hey to somebody. I'm going to say peace, Ashe, whatever. And then I'm just going to start talking. And then another person's going to walk up. Another person's going to walk up. Hey, everybody. No, you come over here too, though. Because you need to learn this. The sun is not photon energy. The sun produces the photon energy. It allows for the creation of the photon energy. And it doesn't just do that. It starts in the central core area. First, the nuclear fission has to take place. Before that explosion that sends it out, where it takes about 8 minutes for the light to get to the planet Earth, the photons will travel around in the sun for thousands of years. Did you know that? So it ain't like the sun is just some magic, let me spit all this energy out ball. No, it is a physical object that releases energy, just like you. It's not energy. Next, that's a lie.
If blacks left the planet, then whites would consequently die.
Okay, so this is another lie. But again, it comes from the reverse inferiority complex because the black man is God, the white man is the devil. It's something they were pushing a long time ago around the time of Malcolm X, which is why he thinks he's Malcolm X. It's cosplay. I'm really full of shit for like not allowing this nigga to imagine, right? Because we was chill, we tell you can imagine, you be whatever you want to be. We shouldn't listen to y'all adults telling us that stupid shit because now he thinks he's Malcolm X. Listen, if black people disappear off of the planet Earth, here's the truth. White people they're gonna be okay. They're gonna miss niggas. That's what happened. They're gonna find a way to make niggas again. Because they gonna miss niggas. But they'll be alright. He said because white people ain't able to get all the energy that they need from the sun. But we are. First of all, you don't just get your energy directly from the sun. You don't know how energy works, or how energy conversion works, or what the fuck a food pyramid is, or the levels in literal nature of how energy flows. You know, so you can get a visual. All right. If you did, you would know that white people, they could eat a fucking fruit and get the energy. That if they weren't able to get energy from the sun, let's say that's the truth, even though they do get energy from the sun. Let's say they weren't able to get any. They get it from a fruit. Or they can get it from eating pigs. Or eating any grazers. You see what I'm saying? Any cows, all the red meat, they'll get energy from that. That's why they're able to survive off of it now, because of energy. They can drink the water, they'll get energy. They'll eat plants, they'll get energy. So that's a lie. Black people are not the source of energy for white people. Not only is that a weird thought to have, where you think you walk around just powering Publix. Listen. Lie. Next.
Blacks taught the water how to flow.
The nigga did say, who you think taught the water how to flow? Y'all don't understand. I'm recovering after writing this book. I lost actual brain cells. My body's like, yo, we're betraying ourselves. So I had to write the book. They got to know this is some stupid shit. How the fuck did blacks and Latinos teach the water how the fuck to move and flow, and y'all niggas still be trying to teach that we all came from the water? So if we all came from the water, how the fuck we teach it how to flow? No, next.
Only white people are born with tails or vestigial tails.
Vestigial tails? No, that's not true. There's another scientific misunderstanding. People all over the world, go look at the African doctors, they report it too. People all over the world are born with an extended coccyx. People all over the world have that deformality or deformity. It's not reserved for white people. That's a lie. Next. Look it up.
Fingertips are the shape of galaxies.
Next, lie. No, the fuck they not. You look at your fingers, y'all just be letting him slide with like 50% real shit. Nigga, it don't even finish spiraling. Look at your own finger. Galaxy spiral. We ain't even gonna talk about why, because there's a whole nother rabbit hole for these people. Next, lie.
White people don't have hydrogen in their double helix.
That's a lie. Everybody has hydrogen bonds. Next. That's a lie.
There are no stars, only planets and galaxies.
Which is why I won't talk about the galaxies. Because how the fuck I'm going to discuss galaxies and how they form, or nebula, or anything outside of this motherfucking planet off of TikTok and Instagram, when the nigga just told me that galaxies don't have stars?
There are no stars.
Stars don't exist.
Yeah.
There are no stars. There are only galaxies and what?
Planets.
And planets. But he told people we was from Sirius, which is a what? Star system. Okay, he talked about the sun, which is a what? A star. He talked about being from the fucking stars. So now you have a dilemma because the shit you say you ain't even able to keep up with. Next, lie.
Comments.
I can't believe you said that. I gotta stop. This nigga said ain't no stars. It's only galaxies, which are made of stars. Next.
Comets are the ancestors of black people traveling through the cosmos.
This shit is like a Boondocks episode. It's like a Boondocks episode. Where they try to take why we be like being called Hotep niggas. They'll get him and put him on the news. And be like, all right, go ahead. Tell us again what you found. This nigga ain't, our comets are our ancestors. No, nigga. Comets ain't the ancestors. You want to know what that would mean? That would mean Hellbop is your mama, grandmama them. With your stupid ass. And that mean Hellbop, that come around every, 2,534 years, somewhere around that ballpark? You gotta go look it up. It's some 2,000 something. Hell Bop supposed to come around every 2,000 something years. You telling me that not only is Hell Bop my mama them, but they stuck? They stuck in orbit? So niggas die to go to space hell and just orbit the sun. No, that's some stupid shit. Comets are not our fucking ancestors, because how the fuck all them motherfuckers just fit in that bitch and just fly around? He made the shit sound like it's majestic. They use light express. I don't want to do that stupid shit. Cremate me or let me be maggot food. I ain't even just be saying, hey, every fucking 2,000 years. Next, lie.
The ancestors or the comets travel faster than the speed of light.
Okay, this is not even the fucking... This is crazy. Comets don't travel at the speed of light. It's glowing, but you know why the fuck you can see it? Because it's not traveling at the speed of light. It ain't traveling at the speed of light. So our ancestors ain't they ass traveling at the speed of light. Next.
There will be a food shortage, or there will be food shortages, and that people would be slapped with a pistol and forced to take a vaccine.
Was you slapped with a pistol and forced to take a vaccine?
Absolutely.
Was any of you motherfuckers slapped with a pistol and forced to take? Listen. It did not happen. That is a false prophecy. Line up with Rod Hayes and them. You're a false prophet. You said it was going to happen. It didn't happen. They ain't slapped nobody with no motherfucking pistol. But they said, he said, you gonna think you laughing until they start slapping you in your face with a pistol and force you to take it. Ain't nobody come to my house. So you lie. Ain't nobody come to her house. And who came to y'all house, slapped y'all, make y'all take it? He's a motherfucking lie. Next.
There were 2 suns in the atmosphere.
Lie. Next.
Rashad Jamal participated in the creation of a multiverse.
Like, think about what I'm saying, y'all. Lie. Next.
Each universe that was created by blacks and Latinos consists of 999 galaxies.
Trillions of galaxies, by the way, in the fucking universe. But somehow, in our special cosplay world, there are 999 because you like Dr. York's number. Next.
Key, and he pronounces it wrong. It's not Key.
It's not Kai.
Kai. Okay.
It's Key. He pronounces it wrong. You reading right. Mm-hmm. He pronounced it as Kai. It's not Akkadian. Where you get that from? Because you didn't know how to fucking read the Holy Tablets. And it's like, I never read it out of your book. You right. Next. What did he say, though?
He said, was the spiritual name for the planet Earth prior to us being conquered in 1492.
Which would have meant, intelligent people, that all the black people around the planet spoke Akkadian up to the year 1492. Now, where the fuck is that recorded at? That everybody all over the planet spoke Akkadian to be able to call the planet Earth Key. When the Hebrew Israelites never let go of Eretz, they still say that to this day. Arda or Ardu or Ard is Arabic. They still hold on to that to this day. It's all over the world. You got different words for the planet Earth, still to this day, that melanin dominant people used. That's a lie. No, you just made that shit up because you said that the white people came on spaceships to conquer everybody, and you had to make it make sense somehow. And you made less sense. Next, lie.
White people arrived on the planet Earth through portals in the Caucasus Mountains.
Read it one more time.
White people arrived on planet Earth through portals in the Caucasus Mountains.
Y'all, if everything this nigga said up to this point was a lie, and you can go research this shit, why would this be any different? How about this? Just for fun. That's true. Next.
There's no such thing as a government.
This is a motherfucking lie, by the way. All right, go ahead.
Banks will shut down in 2021.
Oh, you got a bank account?
Tua.
You got a bank account? You got a bank account? You got a bank account? It's a motherfucking lie. He said the banks was going to shut down in 2021. It's going to be over with. I just want to let y'all know, all y'all who got bank accounts, no the fuck you don't. Next, lie.
There will be no more clubbing after 2020.
Some of y'all on y'all way to the club right now. Some of y'all on y'all way to the club as we speak. Yep, I see you. No, you ain't, because there ain't no more clubbing after 2020. Lie. Next.
Winter is man-made.
Lie. Next.
You don't need any food.
I showed you a video of him eating chips. Next.
We eat the same way plants do. Photosynthesis.
So what the fuck we need intestines for? Next.
The moon gives off anti-photon energy.
Ain't no such thing as anti-photon energy unless you're just saying photon energy. Photon is its own antiparticle. Or antiparticle. Photon is its own antiparticle. It don't. Somebody tell me what the fuck is anti-photon energy. And how the moon lets it off. No, the fuck it doesn't. He just lied. Make that up. Unless you just said it's reflecting light, but that's not anti-photon. Lie. Next.
The Philosopher's Stone was real.
No, the fuck it wasn't. If it was real, then they would have been able to turn lead to gold. The Philosopher's Stone was a hypothesis about nuclear transmutation. I'm not explaining this stupid shit. Next. Lie.
Cell phone towers are weather-making towers.
Then how the fuck do the hurricanes form on the ocean? Where ain't no cell phone towers at? Where his stupid ass? Next. Lie.
The tail of the sperm becomes your butthole.
The tail of... No, you gotta read it again one more time.
The tail of the sperm becomes your butthole.
One more time. No, he really said this.
The tail of the sperm becomes your butthole. That's what that's saying.
Y'all, I don't have no other device, right? It's just me. Is my computer on right now? What'd you see? What you look over there right now? What'd you see?
It's blank, dark.
A black screen. What's in front of there?
Angel.
Even if it was, it's like I have to be secretly like clicking a mouse. It's like all the way over. Read it one more time.
The tail of the sperm becomes your butthole.
I mean, you motherfuckers don't even have no butthole. Because anybody who studied biology, which he the fuck didn't because he don't have to. He walked into class, erased the dry erase board and said, let's do something else. Other than learn the shit, we gonna come out here and teach. When the motherfucking sperm enters into the egg, guess what happens to the tail? It fall off. And if it don't fall off, before it get into the motherfucking egg, when it get in there, the motherfucker gonna still fall off. And this nigga got you convinced he created the cosmos. He would have fucked this universe up. No. Human beings are a part of a specific type of beings. You're referred to as deuterostomes. You want to know what that means? It means you have a second mouth is referred to as the anus. So that anus forms not on the tail of the sperm. It forms with the rest of the fucking head, which is referred to as the payload in science of the fucking sperm. And it starts as a small little hole. Go look up, it is going to be interesting. Blastopores. It sounds like it, so just think about it. You know how shit blasts? Okay, cool. It's a pore that blasts. It's a second mouth. It's crazy, but I have to explain this shit. Nigga, you don't get an asshole from some shit that ain't there. So, another lie. But next.
The head of the sperm becomes your head.
So y'all stupid ass walk around with no motherfucking body. The head become your head. He just made it up because he can. He said, ooh, what that say? He said, sperm. I'm just gonna put some shit on that. It looked like a body, even though the fuck it don't. The niggas say the head of the sperm, which is your whole body, by the way, become your head. Think about it. Now, what I want all y'all to do for a science project is when you get my book, go through his creation lies and make a universe. Go through his creation lies with your intelligent ass and make a universe using his science. Make a universe. That's your homework. Nothing's wrong with his science. Show me. Give me a simulation of what the fuck that is. Whatever the fuck, because now we need a third part. Nigga, the tail became the asshole and the head became the head. Where the fuck the rest of our body at? Rashad, this some bullshit. We some bowling balls out this motherfucker with no way to get around except rolling. How the fuck we gonna reproduce? Oh no. He gonna tell us how we reproduce. Go ahead, read the lines.
Words and thoughts were used for reproduction.
I'm done. What the fuck do we need to keep going for? What lie is that? What number is that?
That's 76.
We only on 76. No, but he really said that. Why the fuck would I make a book called 99 Lies of Rashad Jamal without making sure the nigga said the fucking shit? The nigga said that shit that we used to think motherfuckers pregnant. Remember your science project, all you niggas. I'm talking about especially the niggas. Remember your science project, nigga. How many kids you got? Niggas. If you was in Rashad Jamal beginning 23rd scientist creation era, how many kids you got, nigga? You can't even count. You done lost count. Ain't you? You used to think babies into much. How many times you looked at this and said, she pregnant? She pregnant, nigga, all because of you? Here come a baby. Look how many celebrities you done got pregnant. You know what I mean? Some of y'all have some retarded babies. Next, lie.
The Galactic Confederation.
Okay, what the fuck is that? Say it again.
The Galactic Confederation.
What the fuck is that? That don't exist. Anybody said that. He just made that shit completely up. He was like, no, there is a galactic, and he gonna look it up and say, Galactic Federation. Then niggas don't even know where the fuck he outer space or fighting the Union, nigga. The Galactic Confederates. Some racist ass spaceship having ass. He said Christopher Columbus came on a motherfucking spaceship. So he might do be saying Galactic Confederation. Man, next.
You have 9 eyes in your body.
And you know, a part of the body, okay, he said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, he said 8. No, 6, 7 was your knees, and 2 on the bottom of your feet. Your kneecaps is your eyes. According to Rashad Jamal, he said you have 9 eyes in your body that can look and see shit. That's a motherfucking lie. Next.
Black people have superpowers.
No, the fuck we don't. We want to be super. But shit, nigga, we still gotta work a motherfucking job. How the fuck we super? No, we don't have no fucking superpowers. It's not TV. Next.
Every emotion is a fallen angel.
Name 200 emotions right now. With his stupid ass. Name 200 emotions. One of y'all, right now, because you got time. Name 200 emotions right now. Every emotion is a fallen angel. Every emotion must be a fallen angel government. They must own or dominionate the rest of the subsects of their jealousy. You see what I'm saying? Nigga, they said it was 200 of the motherfuckers that came to this bitch. Only ones who got 200 emotions is women. Them the only ones that it apply to. Niggas, we just left out of this science. Remember your science project. Now your universe don't make no type of sense. Because not only do babies not be thought into existence, the niggas that were supposed to create the multiverse universe can't exist no motherfucking more. Because how the fuck them niggas gonna exist when ain't no motherfucking niggas that got 200 emotions? Niggas got about 3. You know what I'm saying? Niggas got 3 emotions. It's I'm good, leave me the fuck alone, and I'll be good. That's it. So all 3 of them fallen angels is every motherfucking body. We done left out 197 fallen angels. Niggas know what I just said. They didn't even want y'all to know that. Niggas got 3 emotions. I'm good, leave me the fuck alone, and I'll be alright. That's what the fuck we got. Women, I can't count. They probably got more. This is fallen angels. We don't know them. This nigga lied. Next.
America is ancient Egypt.
My brother's not. That's a lie. Next. You know that they have a place called Egypt? You know they still got them great ass pyramids out there? Did you know that? America is not ancient Egypt. It's what's referred to as Egypt of the West. This ain't ancient Egypt, nigga. They had different places that they set up similar temples all over the world. It wasn't all right. Niggas just want to be special without going no motherfucking way. That's all. Say, nigga, we need to go over there and see what's going on in Egypt. Nigga, I'm in Egypt. You see this red clay under my feet? This Egypt. You find me where they said it was red. They said chemet. Chemet. Chemim. Black. Soil. Fertile. Not red clay. What the fuck is you talking about? The Mississippi is the Nile. Then why you call it 2 different names then with your stupid ass? No. Egypt is Egypt. Bankhead is Bankhead, nigga. That's not the fucking temple of the Pharaoh. That's Bankhead. Next. There's a lie.
Black people's bones are metal originally.
Next. What Wolverine? Next.
Zeus is Satan.
There's 2 different stories. You could have said Hades is Satan. That would have been like, okay, I can understand why you made the comparison. Nigga, Zeus has a Hades. Did you read the story? Hades would have been closer to the fucking devil, and he's the god of the underworld. Zeus is just the leader of the fucking pantheon. Next.
White people are from a cold extraterrestrial planet.
A what?
A cold extraterrestrial planet.
But winter is fake. Read it one more time.
White people are from a cold extraterrestrial planet.
But winter is fake. Look what I'm saying to y'all. He said, ain't nowhere else in the cosmos cold. He did say that. And then went on to say white people is from a cold planet. That's somewhere the fuck else. Lie. Next. What number we on?
85.
Next.
Black women created black men and Latino men to create the universe.
Latino men don't even agree with this stupid shit. They don't want no parts in it. Black women created black and Latino men to create the universe. Next.
Dr. York teleported out of his cell.
He said that stupid shit. Y'all think I'm making this up? He actually said that they walked into his cell and Dr. York had told that nigga was in the bathroom. He said he teleported off of the planet and went to risk. You are what Dr. York is? Why the fuck you didn't go with him? Save us some problems. He didn't go nowhere. Rashad Jamal's still where he at. You got left. That's even more embarrassing. Next.
Nobody writes Dr. York.
That's a lie. A lot of people write Dr. York. Next.
I've never read a Dr. York book or heard a Dr. York lecture.
If you mean by read, you mean comprehended, that's the truth. Next.
He, Rashad Jamal, and Dr. York speak all the time in the in the ethers.
Read one more time.
He, Rashad Jamal, and Dr. York speak all the time in the ethers.
No, he wouldn't have let you do this if you did. You if you speak all the time with Dr. York, why you ain't proofread your lecture? You could have had Dr. York like overlook your shit that you put out, so he could teach you how not to teach stupid shit. You don't talk to Dr. York, nigga. He don't know you. Next.
Phase 1 attacked my wife and family.
When? I was looking for that. Like, how would somebody say that? But again, he said I said he was a child molester. I didn't attack your wife. I don't even know your family. But who know me to come for people's children and shit? That's your projecting. You attacked young Pharaoh and his children. I didn't attack you and your children. I came for you asking you questions. You said you were gonna kill young Pharaoh kids, somebody going to war with them, sending Addy all this shit. That's not how I don't get down. So that's another lie. Next. What number we on?
We on 92.
All right, let's do it. Next.
The woke trend began because of Rashad Jamal.
No, the fuck it didn't. The truth is, I popped this shit off, but people didn't know who I was. So it's like, that's that. As far as this internet explosion of what the fuck can be spoken about, only one he gets that could be given credit for influencing that spiritual community with the internet shit, how it's been influenced, is Young Pharaoh. Next.
Rashad Jamal is a divine messenger.
Lie next.
Phase 1 is a house Negro.
This was so crazy. So he don't know nothing. House Negroes weren't dark skinned. House Negroes, they look like my folks, like Tafari them. They were light skinned people. But he ain't the only one. I've been called light skinned by people before. I don't understand that stupid shit. But House Negroes were the ones who they wanted them inside separating. You ain't ever read the Willie Lynch letter? In 1712? You don't really know what you're speaking on. So how the fuck am I supposed to be a house Negro and I'm brown skinned? That's by itself. Second of all, you think we still in the 50s and 60s. You didn't even say house nigga. You say house Negro. You're not Malcolm X. The nigga saw one Malcolm X interview on TV when he was 5. He said, I'm Malcolm X. You're not though. So anybody here think I'm light skinned, go ahead, you follow Rashad Jamal. Next.
Rashad Jamal can't speak for himself.
He doing a lot of talking for a nigga who can't speak for his fucking self. Then what the fuck we responding to? We delusional too? Be Dale delusional? ISIS. Next.
Phase 1 doesn't give 3-hour lectures or teachings.
I give lectures and don't nobody be the fuck left. On Clubhouse, I was giving 13-hour long, and let's get it clear. I don't even give lectures. That's for the lecturer. We teach, like what I'm doing now. We make it engaging, but we teach. And you can go and look up what the fuck we saying. He was telling y'all, look up what the other people say. He told her to look it up. You didn't do it. Because if you would have, been like, this nigga some bullshit. But he didn't allow y'all to question and challenge him either. So that was a fake facade that he set up to say, oh yeah, don't believe me. Yeah, you just copying Dr. York. But the reason why I said Dr. York said don't believe so people can actually go look it up. Okay. What he said again was the stupid shit?
Phase 1 doesn't give 3-hour lectures or teachings.
I got more than 3 hours long. All kind of stuff on YouTube, 3 hour long. But just before this. And like I said, I'm going to prove it to him. I got multiple 3, 4, 5 hour long teachings on YouTube before this. You see? And that's just YouTube. Not to mention them Clubhouse days. With those who were around for that, y'all know I be in them folks' room that wasn't even my shit. And we be up, came in the room at 9 p.m. We be up till 7 a.m. and I'm still teaching to the point them niggas boomed the room. Why? Because people still coming in, flooding and asking me questions. They know I was a motherfucking problem back then. So 3 hours ain't shit. That's all you got? Till we do a challenge. When you get out, let's see who go the longest. And I just see who go the longest. Who can talk about the most shit. You see what I'm saying? We're going to give you subjects that you got to speak on. And you ain't going to know what subject it is. Well, you subjects you have to speak on for X amount of time. And you get 3 hours to prepare. And then you can run and see who can speak the longest on each subject. And by the time you're done teaching and the judges be like, you ain't saying nothing no more. Then we got to cut your time. Yeah. Next. Lie.
Phase 1 wants to be Rashad Jamal.
That was crazy. I don't even know what to say next. Lie.
Phase 1 was...
Wait. Mm-hmm. Read what I said. Ain't no way I just wrote that. Okay, check this out. Mm-hmm. If Phase 1 wants to be Then that mean I want to be Rashad Jamal before I knew who Rashad Jamal was? You see how stupid this shit is? This would mean that before I knew who Rashad Jamal was, I would have had to want it to be him. Because I was teaching at 16. But before then, you just see a video of me at 16. Why the fuck would I want to be you? I wanted to be Dr. Melakazi York when I was 7, when he visited me in a dream and was like, yo, and I'm only saying visited because I was taught that there's visitation, but I'll say it like this for those who don't know nothing. I had a dream about Dr. Melakazi York when I was 7 years old. I said, yo, maths teacher. He said, Rahubek. I said, I want to be just like you when I grow up. He said, no, you don't. You want to be you. You want to be like you. Okay, I took that and ran with it. I don't want to be Dr. Melakazi York. I want to be myself. However, that don't stop me from being inspired by Dr. Melakazi. What the fuck I'm being inspired by you for? Why would I want to be you? This is not something to be. Someone that's suffering from a narcissistic delusion crisis. So no, that's not the truth. Next.
Phase 1 was sent to stop black people from waking up.
You speak to that. What do you think about that? You be the attorney.
None of it makes sense. Really.
Speak about I was sent to stop black people from waking up.
That's the complete opposite of what you do.
Okay. How you find out about me?
Music.
Did I wake you up to any degree?
Absolutely.
What degree?
I know about Dr. Malakazi York.
Okay, I mean, we can go on and on for hours. That's a lie. Next.
Rashad Jamal has nothing to gain from lying to y'all.
He has everything to gain because that's how he built his fucking platform. Lying. So now, you keep fucking around and make part 2. And yes, I can. Next time I'll do 360. Keep playing. Because what happens when we put these books out, you know they're out there. And they spread, and then the information is in it spreads. People gonna start looking into this shit saying, hold on, man, ain't no way this nigga gonna make a whole book and don't know what he's speaking on. No, I know exactly what I'm speaking on. It's just that the people that are following you don't know that you begot them. You see? We're gonna read that last part in black, and then we good. Because even though, again, for those of y'all who want to get the book, even though I did beat his ass in this book, you watch how I ended it. Who's Drew Ali? The Noble? That's another conversation. We'll have another conversation. You watch how I ended the book. How many people got the book already? If you got the book, go ahead and comment. Yeah, 360 Degrees of Lies. Of Rashad Jamal. If you keep playing. But what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to make a book about each of them people. 19 key resonant. I'm going to show y'all. Because the time is up. It didn't take me but 3-4 days to make that book. The time is up. And I ain't just read the book. We didn't read the book. I just went through the lies. You read the book, there's more. It's like 53 pages long. But read the book and you'll see the explanations to it, the links, the photos. It's a receipt book of this nigga lying. You see what I'm saying? So we need to make books about all these niggas and what the fuck they say. So that by the time this year over with, hey man, if you want to stay back there, stay back there. The shit right there in front of you. Guess who I learned that from? Dr. Melakazi York. That's who. Set the record straight. Now what you gonna say? You said the sun is a chromosome. That's stupid. You said the sun is photon energy. You're using their words and you're fucking it up. Photon energy is not the sun. The sun is not photon energy. It's a physical object. It's not energy. Even if you would have tried to say energy is physical, it's not photon energy because the photon energy is the production of it. It's plasma. Then, in the arguments that he was putting up against phase 1, he said the sun is mostly carbon. No, the fuck it's not. If you want to argue hydrogen, then you could have had a leg to stand on. I would have to salute that. You can't even say that because then it don't fit your argument because you think carbon is magic. The sun is hydrogen, mostly. You see what I'm explaining to you? There is carbon and iron and stuff like that, but there's 2% of that. So it ain't like there's a whole bunch of 73% of the hydrogen. So mostly means what in percentages? That's a higher percentage than the lower. So no, the fuck is not. It ain't even a lot of carbon. It's a little bit, just a little bit. But niggas just be lying all the time. Just pay respect and move on. You are not ready for this arena. The moment you stepped in and tried to play one of the elders, that's when I got on your case. When it was brought to my attention years ago that you were trying to play one of the elders, nigga, we don't have time for y'all to play that. We know you're inspired by the family. We don't have time for you to be playing like you wanted them. Simple. So that's why we got involved. Other than that, you want to go and teach all the other bullshit by yourself and leave the family out of it? Do that. Just stop using our shit. Stop aligning yourself with us because we're going somewhere and we're getting things done and there's nothing that you're going to be able to do to stop it. You're going to be able to stop it before now. You would have done it. You said, going against Rashad Jamal was a career ending. No career ended. No careers were harmed in the making of the destruction of the lives of Rashad Jamal. No careers were ended. And I don't even say no career. I say a mission of missions is what I'm on. Is it true or false? Because look out into the world. They scatter phase. 21 Savage trying to say you don't want to say the name because of the cloud. Nigga, you will say all these other people's name. No, you don't say my name because you see what it's attached to. The shit that you're running from. That's where you got to look into the story and see what's really going on. They're afraid of what is attached to Dr. Malachi. You niggas running from that. But nigga, the time is ticking. Time is up. I'm a glitch and it's happening. All the other people, oh, I'm not this, I'm not that. Yo, I'm not making just no little video. Nigga, let's run it. Where you at? Tell him let's get on the phone. We don't have to cuss, nothing. Tell Rashad, he can still get on the phone with me. Tell him he can get on the phone with Arcades. It's Arcades. Arcades is not one of the masters. And shout out to Arcades. I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. I think he would understand that. If he don't, then he'll be next. You're not one of the masters. Let's not get it misconstrued. We allow you, if you're not an issue, to do what you're doing. But, yo, don't think you can't be stepped to. Anybody can, and everybody will when it's their time. Because you'll all be put to the side. Who thinks they're beyond and above reproach? If I was above and beyond reproach, why would I bring people up and say, yo, you got something to say? Come up here and talk to me right now. And I've done that for years. I let people question me. Most of the lives you were seeing, people get on there and talk to me. They ask me questions. They say whatever they want to say. They throw their weight around, niggas, energy, negative energy, all that. And I'm still here. With all the non-factors, whatever they went. And people have made up invisible beefs, imaginary beefs with phase one because I'm conquering their illusions. Now let them speak. What is it that you have? They don't have the intelligence to have a conversation. You see that? So we have to leave them where they are. Okay, Rashad Jamal, the door's open. You see how you spoke to Arcades? Speak to phase one. And have an intellectual conversation. Listen, you don't understand. Well, how am I supposed to... Y'all tell me how to respond to this when the nigga said I stand with Richard Jamal. The bot got it wrong. The bot is glitching. This is where we at with it. It's too late. All the stuff we would have been taking the time. Any Rashad Jamal follower that's in here, you don't stand with Rashad Jamal because why are you here? If you were standing with Richard Jamal, then you need to be looking into his teachings and learning what the fuck it is that he teaches you. But I just showed you he don't teach you shit. Any student of Rashad Jamal, anytime you want to plan it, DM me. We'll get on this live and we will see whether or not he taught you some shit. Now, do you really think in your heart that you're ready? Not to sit here and scream in the head, but the camera. I mean, do you think you're ready to have an intellectual conversation on any of these sciences or scientific disciplines or any of the esoteric? Because I didn't even went esoteric. Esoteric is way easier than science, real deal science. That's why people think they're the smart guys that come and talk to me and they're like, oh, he knows something. Yeah, I'm not an esoteric gurgler. Esoteric is easy. You see? So, listen, if he taught you a lot, why are you here? If you stand with him, why are you here? No, you're here to distract. He didn't teach you anything. Because if he taught you something, the ones who are the masters will teach you to know when to speak, when not to speak, to observe. Like some of his agents in here doing now. You don't think that when I go live, his family and wife, all the people, they don't tune in? They tune in. Yeah, because that's why they be telling him what I'm saying. Y'all don't understand. You're only irritating his situation. You bringing him to discomfort about what phase one is doing, you only irritating his situation. Just be focused on getting him out if he's innocent. Why you going to running hotel? Oh, he said this, he said that. And then he getting half tail end shit. He's not divine insight. So he's not checking in the ethers to make sure stuff is true. You feeding him half-ass information and he's responding to it. You're adding fuel to a flame. You know what I'm saying? But he's supposed to be stable and centered enough to realize what women do. But he ain't stable. Because she would have brought in, why are you bringing me that about another man? Don't focus on me right now. I can't be worried about what niggas doing on the internet. I'm locked up. I need to get out of here. I can't get comfortable. My soul. I figure this out. Don't bring me what they doing on the internet. Did anybody do something to you? I don't care about what he said. He says it's on the internet. I'm in a situation. I need to get out of it. This is how you tell. It's a different type of mentality. You ain't gonna bring me something locked up. It's like, this person said something. I don't have time to be focused on getting out of a situation. And that type of situation is already tedious enough to combat with the spell they put on you when they sentence you. You don't have time to be figuring out all this other. You're not on the maturity level of the masters or the adepts. Those who had to go through the muck and the mire, dragging their feet on the asphalt in the hot burning sun. You don't know nothing about what this is. We die and live in this. We're not going to complain about the situation of this. We're not going to post blame on the government. We're going to tell you the plan. That's what Malachi did. He told us the plan. There's still some people that's stupid thinking he don't still remember the plan. And here I am, the product of Nuwapu. And I told you, Nuwapu is about the true message, the real prophecy. Who gonna be able to say they got the real prophecy? That's all I'm saying. Because if you spend a whole bunch of shit, nigga, nobody got superpowers in 2020 or 2021. It never happened. You know what I'm saying? Nobody was forced to take nothing. All this shit, you was just feeding into the same conspiracy QAnon bullshit that they were pushing. The same reason why people out here running their mouth about Epstein. They don't know nothing about what they talking about. They just want to be a part of something. That's not us. Do you see me making videos on Epstein? Do you see me making videos on Epstein? Because it went viral? No. No. All the stuff they out here talking about, we already talked that a long time ago. We covered it in music and everything. One of the easiest ways for me to get the information to people was making songs because the algorithm don't understand lingo yet. I just gave you something. Go listen to the music and you'll see, oh, these niggas, I'll say something with me speaking out here like this, but then, I'll give you an example. I'll say, no, we ain't gonna talk about them people, you know how they get. But go listen to the music. I say, they lied to you, them is not the... But you gotta hear the music. Say, wait a minute, go listen to Tears Galore. Tears Galore, all the pain still dripping from the years before me. I done ran from the mission. Won't leave me alone to keep knocking on my conscience, haunting me into the night, into the morning. Can't even pray because even God runs from me. The loneliest road you'll ever know, I promise. Please don't let me fall. I did this for y'all. I know what's coming. Gangsta love, nigga, I bang with the realest. Had to understand how my niggas could feel it. And they go for all my young and my children. Street can't raise them alone. We need a village. 30 round, 100 round guns still chopping. Choppers on the block still chopping. What is it? Blood on the street. We in hell. Big smoke. That's why we coughing. Dying by the hands of our partners, nigga. Not just the officers. Talk about the niggas on the block with us. Proximity murder, but they don't take binoculars to see that we the only people stopping us. And not because we had to kill each other. It's the option they provided us. We living in the projects godless. They proud of us. Welfare mean farewell to the guiding us. Hebrew Israelites, 5% Christian and spiritual people. Look how they divided us. This don't even need no chorus. I'm sorry if you're waiting on the chorus. I just want to see my people flourish. It ain't over. Let my people be encouraged. This is your land. You are not a tourist. They lied to you. Them is not the... We are not kings and queens. We goddesses and gods. It's true. It resides inside of you, the tone that you can activate and cause the skies to move, waiting on the so-called white man, begging for a change when it's sitting in your left and your right hand. I know everything they did to you was trifling. But if don't nobody want to say this shit, then I can. If we don't come together on love, nigga, we fighting for no reason at all, marching and rights, and it's way bigger than laws and marching and rights and the black leaders that they gave y'all to confide in. How it's been 100 years later, still nothing. Niggas ain't went up to the palace to kill nothing. Malcolm X died by the hands of his brethren. But I'm supposed to be reverent to the nation that they repping. Y'all niggas kill your own. I don't call that stepping. That's the enemy using you as a weapon, and you let them. Come on now. But I say, all the shepherds that step up, we don't protect them. We behead them. They say, yeah, the Judas and the Black Messiah. That's how they get them. Tupac, Michael Jackson, Fred Hampton, Huey Newton, nigga. That's 2021. Shut your bitch ass up. Ain't nobody worried about you sitting in no cell. We worry about these people out here that you put in cells because of your selfishness. See it? 2021, I'm on what you trying to be on. Before you even start, 2020, I was blowing up. Nigga, 2021, I was on the bigger plan. But let's go before then. 2019, go look up government shutdown, phase 1. 2019, where I was explaining all the shit that the Moors and the national shit, all that stuff was in one cipher. Go back before then, and you just keep going back. But you go back in Rashad Jamal history, you ain't gonna find this. Somebody lying to you. I just sat there and told you some shit called Tears Galore. You listen to it, and it's like, wait, he is talking. So how is that a CIA operative? Saying they lied to you. Them is not the... We are not kings and queens. We goddesses and gods. It's true. It resides inside of you. The tone that you can activate and cause the skies to... You gonna convince yourself that you don't hear it. But that nigga was 21 years old when he wrote that. You gonna convince... I'm 27 now. That's 6 years ago. You gonna convince yourself that you don't hear it when I met J. Cole at 18 years old on my birthday. Here is the lyric that I gave him. Lost paradise makes niggas scared of life. We in the belly of the beast like we parasites. We fell down like that 9/11 terror site. My homies in the hood may never see what's Paris like. Life's all that and some Barry White. Political actors try to sway, but I ain't the Tyler Perry type. I got a scary fight. So many people fought this war. Why it seem like a pig with a body ain't been caught before? Send my condolences to Baltimore. It seems like she already had a bag of problems. This done Baltimore. You can't ignore the anger against these bloodthirsty 40 slangers. They pour their chambers before they hang us. And I know we don't want to hear it, but go inside it and you see that for black on black, no one rioted. God sees the world and he keeps his golden eye on it. Like, don't you see it yourself that you people go and fight against? But hey, is it all for self? Don't feel bad because we lost as well. And we look for heaven till we fall to hell. We got one more chance to get this right. And that's now because it's all for real. Dead soldiers in that field. That's an awful smell. We as a people have been taught to fail. We got one more chance to end this fight. It goes any, many, mighty motivational speeches. In the end, is anybody going to wake up these people? Because lately we sleeping, waiting on fate to take us to Jesus. But maybe he needs us to make it and break their slavery thesis. We stuck. Ironic, because it's a crisis. We flipped the light switch. We didn't get to fight it. It went from whips to nightsticks. So we live to light this last torch, hoping it suffices. Because dying may very well be living like this. But our love for each other is as real as our civil rights is. I wonder if we all be upset if they killed a white kid. It seemed like this whole thing should make us feel united. But all we did was prove that together we still be lifeless. So who's going to say it? Black power is useless if we all got a bill and no one paid it. It's funny how these riots and dying is so related, God. That's the only time we come together. Don't you hate it, God? But hey, is it all for self? Don't feel bad because we lost as well. And we look for heaven till we fall to hell. We got one more chance to get this right. And that's now because it's all for real. Dead soldiers in they field. That's an awful smell. We as a people have been taught to fail. We got one more chance to end this fight. It's like there are no more 144,000. Everybody's down and out and there's no more love. It's like the dumbest of games. All they want is the fame. We become, I don't know what we become. I wonder will Jesus come or are we just dumb? Did we create a problem we can't fix? How do we change this? And how do we call on a name and we don't know the language? Everything's just tainted. And mama used to say it was going to get better. Used to hold me close. She told me those stories the oldies told. And I remember Granny now. I remember always standing out. I remember Martin Luther King, all the walking through the scenes of a movie still playing, still marching to his dream, but everyone knew it would never come true. We would never be a part of their America too. The government knows how we feel right now. The issues that we still write down. Why did they kill Mike Brown? To be honest, it don't feel like a town. It feels like a cage on a stage. They kill the proud, so we afraid to be brave. History says we're made to be slaves, but that's history for you. They know what's up, but it's over for us. That's over for us, because there's no more love. But is it all for self? Don't feel bad, because we lost as well, and we look for heaven till we fall to hell. We got one more chance to get this right. And that's now, because it's all for real. Dead soldiers in they field. That's an awful smell. We as a people have been taught to fail. We got one more chance to end this fight. The moral to the story, there is no moral to his story. And nothing's truly salutatory. Are we just food just for these rulers who shoot for glory? It's like we choose to ignore the signs of the day and time that we in. We just play around with our friends and turn a deaf ear to the children, even though they are the voice of next year. It's over for us. We're getting left here, but we don't see that. Too busy trying to find out where the weed at. But Mike didn't have to die. Trey didn't have to go. Emmett didn't either. Jordan either. It's tragic, yo. How come we ain't all out there marching with matching coats, fists in the air? I'll tell you why. It's because we scared. But is it all for self? Don't feel bad, because we lost as well. And we look for heaven till we fall to hell. We got one more chance to get this right. And that's now, because it's all for real. Dead soldiers in they field. That's an awful smell. We as a people have been taught to fail. We got one more chance to end this fight. And that's not, man, that shit always had people on their feet. And I rap that whole shit to J. Cole. He can act like he don't remember. And that nigga said, yo, how old are you? I said, I'm 18. Today's my birthday. I said, yo, man, happy birthday, bro. He said, when I was your age, I was not spitting like that. I said, respect. He said, all I got is one question for you. I said, what's up? He said, how you gonna get your generation to listen to you? I said, they listen when I talk. All I'm gonna do is just take the same science of communication and put it in my music. I said, conversation go both ways. As long as I can get something to them and they can understand it without me talking at them, they'll get it. Hence, what the fuck I've been doing in the fuck Black History. Ain't no Black History. Ain't Black History. No Black History. They don't know about me. You gon' know about me. They gon' know about me. You gon' know about me. See, I am not a slave. I was born to ride. Or I was born to slide. I am not afraid. What CIA agent? What government plant? He lied to y'all. Because he was talking. You can hear it. He lied to y'all because he ain't intelligent enough to have the conversation. And then he mad at me because I'm intelligent enough to have the conversation. And y'all are hearing it. All over the fuck Black History have nothing to do with Rashad Jamal. And it won't ever. Because it's not about Rashad Jamal. It's not about me. If it was about me, I'd just be doing bullshit, get rich, bye. I'm intelligent enough. You see what I'm saying? I'm not one of the people who you could say intelligent people don't call themselves. I would keep saying, I'll put intelligent on across my motherfucking child. I don't give a fuck. He'll tell me I ain't gonna tell you what the fuck I am. I'm intelligent. You see what I'm saying? No, that's some insecure shit. Smart people don't have to say they're smart. That sound like a dumbass. You dumb, ain't you? You see what I'm saying? No, man, this nigga lied. Listen, I just rapped some shit when I was 18. Not to mention the 21. We're going back in time, right? Okay, I'm gonna rap some shit when I was, what? Well, what was this? Well, letter to 15. The Fire Sword. Right? Legend of the Fire Sword is what I called it. Watch this. Then when I was 15, I'm not lying to you. You can go look up on YouTube, you'll find it. Lyrics from 15 years old. Let me find out what a fire sword is. I walk into the church with the eye of Horus, screaming out, may the angels of the Most High record this as a light of torture, which I destroy the entire fort with. I'm not alone. I'm accompanied by higher forces, walking through desire forest as their whole empire scorches. I got Mikhail, a Satyr, a Gemini, of course a Cyclops, and a pack of eye drops in case my sinus worsens. Why them? Well, all of them fit the scale. The different sides of Gemini, the blazing sword of Mikhail, the eye of the Cyclops, it'll help when my vision fails. A Satyr to shoot through the bricks of hell. A different tale than usual, is it? Well, that's because you've been missing tale. By Decepticons, composed of boa constrictor cells. I've been sent to bail you captives out. Lift the spell, throw a blizzard bell down that wishing well, and then wish them well. I'm from that of which you fell. I walk the land amidst the wolves. I walk the land amidst the wolves, and all I got in my hand is this purple amethyst, immune to what you can't resist. Sex, money, drugs, shaitan amidst out of Pan's labyrinth and into your standards. It's crazy how a man of sense and a diligent analyst could be easily tampered with and corrupted. No manner of sense. But I got a psychic defense, and I manage it by opening my eyes. Everything around you is damaged. Get out of her. I could have left without a word, but I stayed. So the least these humans could do is listen to what I say. The world isn't coming to an end. Society is. The youth is your future. You'll kill it when you lie to your kids. Christians, they only counting on the end that the Bible predicts, but I'm letting you in on that title. I'm entitled to this. Basic instructions before leaving Earth is 3 hells that you'll travel through. Keep in mind, you started off as semen first. Your father met your mother, then after, you were released in her. You exited that dome and expect to get back home just because you act grown and wait on a week to end and fall down on your knees, repent. After that, you weak again. Jesus freaks compete with the league of deceit to please their friends. We trying to crack the bonding code. Y'all worry about what sneakers in. This is when I was 15. Because I didn't give a fuck with them niggas with somebody in high school. Chase and tell, oh, did you get girls? You stupid. And now you're trying to catch up on intelligence. You see, it's not that type of game, nigga. You have to be honest your whole life. You can't Google this shit fast enough. And you can't try to fake wisdom or power. You can sit, nigga, do 1,000,000 push-ups. You ain't gonna be able to stop the right hood of rock hook. Yeah. You ain't gonna be able to stop the right hook of right knowledge. Soon as that shit hit niggas, they on their ass and blocking niggas. You saw 19 Key? Mm-hmm. You saw Young Pharaoh, he blocked me too, in 2018. Niggas that, you don't want this, yeah, Because as soon as it comes, like, what do you do with it? Your turn. Your turn. You didn't get no girls. That's his real argument. You didn't get no girls in high school. Okay, you chasing girls in high school probably your fucking problem. A lot of niggas who chasing girls are they fucking idiots. Simple. And then I would love to beat niggas' ass because I ain't getting no type of fights in high school because after 8th grade, that whole other story, I decided because I almost, you know what I'm saying, had to go down the motherfucking road for some shit that was going on in Decatur. They said, shift it over to Fulton County. And I told the judge, I ain't never going to appear in court under these circumstances again. And she adjusted and closed my case. It's still on the docket. I said, I'm going to change this shit up. I ain't getting into no fights. So I used to beat niggas' ass by reminding them I'm smarter than them. And that used to piss them off. But the stance of it was, you ain't dealing with no dork. Bitch, I got a pass. And a pass that started before y'all niggas. However, intelligence says, if I crash out, I lose. And the world cannot benefit from me not being here. That's intelligence. So I have to move a certain way. That's all it was. So, yeah, that's 15 years old. And we can keep going back in time and you will hear, this dude puts the gems in the fucking music. Black History ain't just no song that people listen. Niggas that's a anthem for people in this day and time, where niggas be scared to say shit like now. Niggas say fuck Black History. Now they saying it. We know why you saying it. Cause before then, everybody was talking about like he said, he's still stuck on Black History. We had Rosa Parks. What the fuck did Rosa Parks got to do with anything right now? I'm not one of them Tyler Perry believers. I just seen the shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that old shit. Nigga, we are right now. That's me. It's just you're not dealing with a dork. Now, I said in the music, I say, I know what they did to you was trifling, but I can't keep going back and reliving this shit. Every February. You just want me to keep going back? I'm done with, I saw it. Oh, it's the door. Okay, you saw the door, right? Yeah, okay, you come out. Okay, cool. So let's get to go back in there. It's February already? Yeah. Okay, what's it here? A door. All right, cool. I see the door. All right, now let's get this shit cracking. Go back. And then that's how y'all look to me. How many times do we got to learn about Martin Luther? We learn about Martin. Remember they Martin and Me? Was it Martin and Me, the little cartoon? Remember they made the Martin Luther King movies? They do it every fucking 3 years. Why do we need to keep being reminded about this stupid shit? That's just 50 people in Washington, D.C. and Alabama, nigga. That's not the world. So excuse me if I don't give a fuck what you say. Fuck Black History, nigga. That's not my story. I don't have shit to do with that. If Rosa Parks was tired that day, Rosa Parks was tired that day. I'm tired now. I'm tired. Oh, somebody else sat on the bus. I don't give a fuck. It's a bus in 1960, nigga. Everybody ride the MARTA now, nigga. And you ain't gonna tell me we all ride the MARTA bus or transit because them niggas was tired. No, nigga, Rosa Parks wouldn't move. It was courageous. But good for her, bro. What else she do? Tell me some more shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? They keep running the same script. Martin Luther King, yeah. What about him? He was a peaceful one. And what else? And we killed him. All right, tell about Malcolm. He wasn't a peaceful one. Okay, this is getting good. And we killed him. Okay, bitch. Come kill me. Go kill me. It's a different day and time. Malcolm didn't have his gun. Okay, they shot and killed him. That's life. All right, we gonna shoot you back in this day and time. Simple. Who was that? Was assassinated. Oh, not no more. That's if I see you, bitch. If I don't see you, you killed me. That's the life we live. But you ain't gonna keep making me relive this stupid shit. You done took the militant and the peaceful one out. What the fuck that's supposed to say to me? It's like y'all did that shit on purpose. Tell niggas they can't do shit. You can't be peaceful and you can't be militant. How about this? I'm intelligent. I'm smart. That's my specialty. That's my superpower. I'm intelligent than a motherfucker and I will make a motherfucker think I'm not. That's how we got in the door. Simple. Like, Faze, you always talking. You speaking a lot. And I know the law of power number 4 says always say less than necessary. So as much as I talk, I'm still saying less than the fuck necessary. I don't care about black history. That's me. And I don't want my children to care about black history. You didn't see my off the porch interview when he asked, do you want your children to grow up to be freedom fighters? I don't want my children to be freedom fighters. I want them to be physicists. I want them to contribute to society. I want them to be actual engineers and producers of technology. Like, do some shit that's different other than telling me what the fuck my ancestors did 4,000 years ago in Egypt. I want very wise, and if I have children, but before I have children, I told my mom I can't have children with this fucked up world. I got to do something first. So if I have a child, it'll be later. But I got to do some shit first, and then there has to be a plan. You see what I'm saying? I can't just be like, okay, here go a child. And then tell them, there once was a man named Martin Luther King. You see what I'm saying? Oh, they fought for you to do. Man, listen. You don't, first of all, you don't even know that. Because just because Martin Luther King existed, that don't mean the fuck I'm birthed because of him. No, ain't no telling what would happen. If he wouldn't have been birthed, ain't no telling who would have been able to change the world. So don't tell me that just because you don't understand how the butterfly effect worked, that I'm supposed to believe that this nigga was supposed to have changed the entire world for us. When in all actuality, they still killed him. Now we have integration. And before, you see what I know and what I don't say? Before integration, we were good. We were straight. Niggas was thriving. I'm just saying, if you identify with melanin dominant gene, you were good. You didn't need to be on the same fucking bus. You had buses. It was them suburban motherfuckers. Talking about, can we play with y'all? Can we sit in your restaurant? We had restaurants. We had cities, towns. You ain't heard of them. You didn't need it. So don't tell me it was great. It was an agent. He might not have known he was an agent, but he was working for them. Because after they used him, they martyred him, made him the poster boy of black history, and started your story 70 years ago. Your story begins less than 70 years ago. I don't buy it and I don't have to buy it. That's intelligence. Simple. No, and that don't mean I think white people ain't still white people. Y'all still white. Same way black people still black. We dress different, we talk different, but we still the same beings. It's just different. But just because you're white right now, that don't mean you was always white. 9 generations ago, you could have been darker than me. I don't have time for this foolishness. I'm looking at white people and say, your ancestors owned slaves. Their ancestors could have been the fucking slave. And you looking at the dark skinned nigga, his ancestors could have owned slaves. His ancestors could have been Caucasian. You know, you didn't have to be a Caucasian to be a conquistador or to be a slave owner. Because melanin dominant people sold people into slavery too, nigga. We tired of this stupid shit. What about right now? What about right now? That's what got niggas thinking they Malcolm X. You would have been better off being Malcolm X in that damn time. If there were any time to lead a revolution against the motherfucking military, how about not wait till they too technologically advanced to do shit about? You niggas should have did that multiple lifetimes ago as your parents did. Don't start now and involve your mama and say, my mama got it. Listen, time's up. No Malcolm X's. You cannot lead a revolution against a man. He will wipe you out. Simple. You guys, where your army? We're Anunnaki gods. Where are our ships at? Anunnaki gods have spaceships and technology and advanced weaponry. The government will be worried about the internet. They're not worried about you running your mouth on TikTok and Instagram. And nobody raiding your cell because you about to put out some game-changing information. They might have raided your cell to make sure you don't have no phone, because guess what your stupid ass did? You told them you was going to do the lecture before you did it. You know, because you run your fucking mouth and don't know what the fuck you in. Nobody called out and raid his cell. Nigga, you're on the internet saying it. You didn't whisper it. You don't think the feds watch your page? The prison, it don't even got to be the feds. The prison got COs and officers that watch your page because they know who you are, nigga. They just want to see. So they say, oh, they'll raid your cell to make sure you don't got no phone. Simple. No CIA involved. The CIA doesn't do that. If the CIA think you a problem and you finna release it, that's the CIA. That's so much the CIA. Don't nobody even know that that's the CIA. Because how the fuck you gonna know that that's the CIA? It's the CIA. The CIA don't lock up their problem. The CIA get rid of their problem. That's why the CIA don't even deal with low-level shit, because it's not a fucking problem. Go watch Men in Black. That's more what the CIA deal with. The fuck? They deal with international issues. You're not an international issue. So the delusion is scary for it to be this late in the game. But I just wanted to tell y'all, the book is out. You get the book, have it for yourself. Send whatever you want to send to that cash. I see some of y'all coming in now. Send whatever you want to send to that cash app and text the receipt to the phone number that you see on there. And I'll send you the book. It's no price. You send whatever you want to send. Just know why I'm doing it, so the shit can be out there. Because I know what people do when the shit get out. Niggas be reading it, reacting to it, sending it to people. You seen this, da-da-da-da. I said to be there. You're like, yo, thank you for this. And so what you gonna do with it? You know what I'm saying? Because that's ammo. Like, yo, you play with the right one. Because once the book is written, we on to the next thing. We ain't sitting here thinking about you. So I wonder what he feels. I don't give a fuck. Just watch your mouth. Because do it again. Do it again. I got stuff I ain't pulled out. We don't play with little people. And you only look big to them. Because you don't know, I've been big my whole life. I don't need the numbers to show. I move like that. I'm in control of my reality. So for all the people who follow him, I'm saying like I've been saying from the beginning, you can get your information from Rashad. Remember I used to tell you that? I said, yo, if you follow Brother Polite, Young Pharaoh, go ahead. You can get your information from them. I said, just know the truth gonna come out. And here we are. So what's the information you've been getting from him worth? Let's see. I didn't say you couldn't. I always told people, this is not a popularity. You don't have to listen to me. If you getting your stuff from him, go ahead. I never stop people. You want to listen to Young Pharaoh? Go ahead. If I got a problem with an establishment, like, okay, there was the people that was doing food. One of the people that owned it got disrespectful with me. One of the people that's one of the branches in the country community. Because they got disrespectful with me, I said, we're never shopping there again. Me, individually. And the ones who were around me, we ain't doing that. But somebody came to me and said, yo, man, I want to go over there and get me something from there. I said, yeah, that's cool. You know what I mean? They got some good stuff. I ain't going to badmouth you, shut you down, none of that. But, I don't have a universal issue with you. That means I don't think that everybody, from a delusional sense, is supposed to hate you because I don't agree with what you're doing. So if you're still following him, or that's somebody that changed your life in any way, and you think he is important, instead of being on the internet gangbanging his name, do what you can to help him get out. If you see he got 16 years in there and it really matters to you, and he already did 4, go to school. Go to school, study law. Take 4 years. Study law to help go and get your particular savior out. And you can process appeals and file motions and things like that as an attorney. Go become registered. You don't even have to go to school to take the bar exam. You do some other shit. Because let me tell you something. The last place I would want to be in these days is in a prison as a leader. And you learn that as time goes on. People don't care. I don't want to be in prison as no leader. People go on with their lives. And what y'all are doing on the internet is you're going on with your lives. And a lot of y'all just try to rush and take his spot. I see the whole game. A lot of y'all just want to rush and take his spot. You know what I'm saying? You trying to use his formula. Nobody cares about the people or the souls. If you really care about him, go study. 4 years and already been in there. If he can't get an appeal within 4 years, how about this? You go to school to help him. That way, if that appeal don't come through and he in there for another 4 years, you can place yourself in position to be able to actually help him. And you studied and you work hard and you get other people to do it too. Y'all form a whole union. Go in that way. Don't pray it away. Don't chant it away. Don't spiritually. That's what the New Wapians did. And I grew up with them. We chanted. We all. And you get older and say, man, this shit is bullshit. I'm not saying that chanting is bullshit. I'm saying these people is bullshit. You get right to the door. They play games with his life. And that's Dr. Melchizedek York. You see that? So I already seen what some of y'all seeing, and you're confused, and you don't know the mental health issue behind this stuff. Psychosis that's real. Because of how he presented himself, he's this guy that's one of the 20. You don't understand because he didn't give you no plan. You're like, how could you be locked up? Why you can't get out? What's going on? I remember when Real Kai was saying, we need to grow the energy. We need to, you don't need to do no such thing. Y'all should have been, as soon as they locked him up, y'all should have been planning on how to get the fundraising done or sending some people to school to study law because they just hit him with 16. You see? And y'all are adults. I was 3. If I was an adult in that time period, this is what I would have done with my intelligence. I wouldn't have stood around. Now, I grew up in this, and if I'm just some New Wabian that just believe what Dr. York say, or whoever these people is supposed to be in position that don't really care about them, I'll be still over there. The next time they say another Williams and Williams or whoever, I'll be sitting my mind. I don't care about none of that shit. There is no hierarchy under Dr. Melchizedek York if you ask me, and that's me. If you don't want that answer, don't ask me shit. Ain't no hierarchy under him. I don't know about no administration. That's y'all shit. I don't do that. I don't have nothing to do with that. Because I watched how the administration, y'all are people. You're mortals. And you're trying to play a God game. Well, then show us your godhood. It's all of y'all. The gate should have been open for Dr. Melchizedek York to walk out. He on point because he said back in 2004, y'all still under the spell. Think about yourself. People don't see the grander scheme. So I can give y'all gems. I sat there and said, this is how Rashad Jamal can get himself out in 30 days. The nigga's too far gone. It don't matter. It's like feeding pearls to swine. He too far gone. Especially if you're sowing seeds of chaos outside on the internet. Not even in the world. Ain't nobody outside the prison protesting you. You see? This is on the internet. You're playing web games and you're in a web. This is not the same. You're not one of the adepts. You're going to be held responsible though. Because you misled a lot of people. Your disc recorded that. And every time you stood there, you knew you were saying things that weren't true. You still did it, and your ego, you weren't able to conquer it. You're going to have to come back. How about this? I'm going to stop speaking because I on another degree. I'll say it like this. I don't wish evil on nobody, and I don't wish bad on anybody. However, I'm here to bring correction. I'm here to bring things back home. I'm the spirit of truth. That's what I'm going to do. You see, at whatever given time where they pull my plug, that's the time that they pulled my plug. But you have to look at all the stuff now that is being put out. If anything ever happened to phase 1, you have to understand it is going to multiply and magnify. It ain't just going to be, you can do something to me and then it's like, oh, is it? No, that's when everybody's going to go look and find and see if it occurs. That's how it occurs. They lock me up, they kill me, whatever. How do they want to do it? If it's my turn. You know we have terms. So when the devils, whatever you want to call them, you can only exist at a certain type of capacity here before they start looking into you. Rashad Jamal wasn't no problem. He had an issue with his baby mama. You see what I'm saying? And even still, like I said, when it's time for me, if it's ever time for me, I'm just going to let y'all know what happened and what's going on. Not that the government did it because it's not a part of the story. The government didn't do shit. They if you know how this go. You read the story, Shaitan really can't do shit. He's limited in his motions when you're one of those. But everybody else, yeah. You know what I mean? If you can really do shit, then why, when Jesus said, I got 12 legions could pull up right now and blow this whole shit. One angel killed 180,000 niggas. He said 12 legions, which is like 72,000 angels. See, he could have leveled the planet. That wasn't what he was here to do. At least not yet. You have to understand that because it's still written that it's going to happen. So, if you get the book, read the book. Yeah. We got a fundraiser that we're going into tomorrow. Yeah. We're going to keep doing that because who the fuck going to stop me? And the reason why I've been able to move forward without working no job, none of this stuff, and taking time away from this, is because the people support me and who the fuck going to stop them? Simple. We got artists and we doing stuff. We got stuff behind the scenes. When it's time to push artists out and get music videos and stuff like that for them and photo shoots, guess who support that? Guess who funds that? The people. You ain't even seen nothing yet. You ain't seen nothing. This is why they trying to keep me out of it. Because then I don't owe nobody no motherfucking money. It's my shit. That means it's our shit. I'm not signed to no label and I get 3%. Do you hear what I just said to you? That's why they're afraid. Because, wait a minute, he don't care about money. Wear his cars and clothes and jewelry, all this stuff. That nigga, this $50. Well, I don't know. This is a gift. I can't say this one's $50. My bad, Phil. Phil got me this. I don't know if it's $50 though, but Phil got me this. I didn't even buy it. It was a gift. The other watches you see me with is a $50 watch. I don't give a fuck about that. You know, I'm big as hell without it. But I just wear it. I like it. It's good. And then people see it in the music video and say, okay, we see it. But ain't nobody thinking to themselves, that's $50 worth. Because it dance the same way. No, they just do the same shit. It's a nice watch. You go watch the Truth Is music video. It's the same. The watch dancing and like, nigga, the shit was $50. Ain't one watch I ever bought more than $50, nigga. Because they be trying to, we couldn't do it for you. No, you can't do it for me 60, 70, nigga. Take it down to 50. I know how this go. You paid $5 to get this shit made, nigga. Stop playing with me. But you might put in 50. Yeah, I know 50. Nigga, I come here all the time. I used to get this shit from the West End. That's why all the other niggas getting their shit from. They don't want me to tell you. All them custom letters. Nigga, they got every letter. There ain't no custom letter. Nigga named me Francis. He got an F. Nigga, I saw that on the motherfucking display. They be trying to say 90,000 for these moissanite. Nigga, this shit be fucking glass. I'm not mad at them for having glass, but you paid too much for that. You could have went to Lowe's. Got you some glass. You know what I mean? My point is, look at the science. Okay? Jokes aside. I spent 50 for this, right? Let's say if I spent 50 for this. I spent 50 for this. I got $50,000. I spent 50 for this. Another nigga who's stupid, don't know nothing yet. He spent 30,000 for this. Think about the science of what I'm explaining. He only got $20,000 left to do whatever the fuck stupid shit he finna do. I got $49,950 left to do some more smart shit. Like, I don't know, pay my videographer to shoot the video because I edit the shit my damn self. So what would have been a $5,000 video is a $1,500 video. I save funds. That can go into more shit. Into some more shit. Can't really get the placement because you know the blogs don't even accept our money. And then they try to tell you some stupid shit. Like, yeah, you come on here for $5,000. You can get up my face for less. You see what I'm saying? And that's what they push while they grabbing all these other people with less following, less motion, and sitting them on their couch. Fuck your couch. Yeah, I like that. That's going to be a clip. That's Dave Chappelle. I got to put it on. I'm witty than a motherfucker, man. I love myself. That was witty as hell. I got to clip that. Somebody clip that for me. Fuck your couch, nigga. And I'm going to put their couch on there. You talking about us? Yeah, I'm talking about you. I don't give a fuck who you sat their ass on. I don't want all that ass juice. I don't give a fuck about all that. I don't want to sit there no way. $5,000. Y'all know I don't give a fuck. I don't have no sense. I don't give a fuck. I'm just testing your temperature. But nigga, you don't charge me $5,000 to sit on that funk ass couch? Your ass should go, oh, we know who you are, cause you do, bitch. It's all good. We're gonna make our own, we're gonna get our own couch. You know what I mean? And we're gonna sit right there and pay ourselves $5,000 to shoot this shit. Y'all know what's time to go. So we're not playing a game of this nigga wants some money and some wealth and da. All the 19 keys game. Oh, you can't be woke and broke. Yes, you can. I did it for a long time. He lied. 19 keys. 99 99 lives and 19 kids. The fuck you can be woke and broke. I did it already. The fuck? I had a song called Brokest Nigga Ever. He's supremely live. I've been woke. My whole life, I didn't have the opportunity to be sleep. So I don't even know what that is. I was birthed into Nuwapu, and I was birthed without having money. If my mom had money, I didn't have no motherfucking money. You lied. Born woke and broke. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So, no, they running a money game. I'm not running money games. But we gotta make shit move. You gotta understand how this shit, even in the home, you know what I mean? This shit is purchased and bought before I even fucking saw it. You see, I don't need to play money games to try to get shit to flex. We gotta have the shit coming in, nigga. That's why I do fundraisers. Well, you see what the fuck I do with the fundraising money. And like I said, yo, I'm finna raise funds. We do record label. And it's like y'all still waiting on me to do record label, like you waiting on Umar Johnson with the school. I got right to it, even though we didn't raise $300,000. We raised less than $10,000. I don't give a fuck. We still did it. I know to do with a $10,000 budget and a $300,000 budget. Intelligence. We got this shit. Look, go to my page when you get off here and just scroll. Look at the numbers. Look who and how we're reaching. Some of y'all in here come from the streets. Some of y'all in here come from the hood, the Christian Muslims, all over. People. Some of y'all come from the prostitution background, stripper background. And I'm not judging shit. I'm just saying what it is. Some of y'all drug dealers in the past. Some of y'all drug dealing as we speak. You making a play. You don't think we can see? I see you. And you're still here. Look who and how we're reaching. Why would you not support that? I don't understand that. But just because people don't support it don't mean it's not going to happen. Because what you remember, always remember this. Don't worry about the people who don't support because I did it with nothing. So even if nobody, you think I would just be like, oh, no, we still going to move. If I have an issue, my engineer, you think I'm not going to? We did a whole album. We almost done with it. A whole album on an iPhone, and we still gonna run it as if we recorded that shit at Patchwork Studios. I recorded on the iPhone. You gonna tell me I can't? It's against the rules? We're inspiring people. They say I'm doing CDs. And I'm telling you how we don't give a fuck what they say the streams is worth no more. Oh, X amount of million is platinum. Oh no, how about this? 1 million is emerald. You can't just, yes I can. We can do our own awards, so I'm going to start watching y'all. I'm going to nominate people for awards. We're going to give away funds. We're going to be highlighting people's life and show, hey, listen, I'm going to give you a record deal, no strings attached. Meaning, I'm about to give you $50,000 because I can. It's my fucking money. Here go $50K. All right, go do what you don't need no contract. I believe in you. So here go your deal. And then that's how we sign you. You don't even need no pen. Unheard of shit is what we're going to be doing. I like this motherfucker. Ain't nobody paying attention to him though. Let me put it, hey man, listen, I want to get, this is going to be a big move. I'm about to give you 50,000. Okay? I've been watching you. You ain't even wavered. I know you only got 1,000. Don't worry about it. People going to see you after this. I'm going to give him the 50,000. We're going to do it big in front of everybody. Boom, here go to 50K. Or she. Boom, here go to 50K. All right? You're signed. Now, you're not signed to my label, you're signed to the people. Go out there and do what you're already doing. You've been doing it with nothing. I know how hard it is. I've been there. Boom, go ahead. How much do I got to pay back? You don't have to pay back shit. I don't want you to pay back nothing. I want how about this? Pay it forward, not back. Unheard of shit. I say, listen, everybody, listen, you know they watch everything I do. They're like, this nigga is interdimensional. It's almost as if the fabric of this reality don't mean she just puts it away. You can't do that. I did it. You lied. I said, I'm going to sell shares of my weekly income. You was there when I said it.
Sure.
I said, I'm going to sell shares of my weekly income. Am I lying? You know I ain't lying because your ass seen it. A lot of people just watch. You know I ain't lying. And I said, each individual share is going to be $200. I know what niggas thought. They say, ain't nobody gonna do that shit. No, it's some smart motherfuckers. Because they see phase one. Phase one always doing some fundraising shit or some money making shit that's gonna be pushing shit forward. He just don't be flexing money. He flex results. Different. So it's some smart motherfuckers. A lot of the niggas is already part of the background motion. They were like, hey nigga, let's get in on this. Because they didn't calculate. These people who just watch it, they didn't calculate it. You be done put $200 in, okay, that's just two, and it's not even a lot of people, so your 5% increases upon the value of it. So it was ultimately 10 people, but that shit went in like 30 minutes. I'm talking, I'm like, you know what? Let me open it up, let 10 more people come through. It went. So niggas trying to count the pocket. That's $4,000. Yeah, $4,000 in an hour. And it's not their business, but what I spend it on. What I spend it on?
Nothing. You put it.
Go ahead. You see it.
You put it up.
Put it up. Put it where?
Like away.
Yeah.
Not touch.
Oh, she not being school. There's no sign. This is my hand in my pocket. She was frowning because she's confused. What you mean you spend it on? You spend it on. Right. I put it up. Do you know how to do that? Do you know how to just make your money and put it up? Because you are planning something and let everybody else think ain't shit happening. Masterminds. So, because you going to watch this shit. They're going to get payouts weekly. Up to June 26th. What do you not calculate? We about to do a $25,000 fundraiser. They get a piece of that. Everything that comes to the cash out, they get a piece of it. It's already been put up for it to be divvied out. And I'm not making this up. I can't wait to be able to show you the receipts. That's what I love. You know I'm a receipt, man. They forget. People thought I was bullshit when I did the raffle thing. One bullshit. We gave away $1,500 in one day. $300 went to like 5 people. They're like, this nigga was real. Yeah. Because you want to know why? You betted on me. Let's say it like that. You was like, somebody actually texted me this too. You know who you are. I ain't gonna put you on that. He said, yo, man, I want to let you know I'm doing this for you. I'm doing this because I believe in what you're doing. I see you, da-da-da-da-da. You don't even know you finna eat. You don't know. $25,000 fundraiser. Okay, that's a whole other thing. What about the album that me and Tom about to push? That's going to be $20 a CD or $20 a digital file. And they get all them 19 songs and whatever else we put in. Then we doing the everything that comes to the cash app. From when I said it, which was like yesterday or 2 days ago, up to June 26th, y'all are going to get a piece. Y'all $200 coming back overly. So if we're projecting to sell 10,000 copies, Target his own money. That's $100K. Whatever he work out with the label, that's him and the label. $100K. I get my own money, $100K. So that means you get 5% of that. Each. You see what I'm saying? So ultimately you would have made about $5,000 each or $2,500 each. Somewhere around there. Just off that album though, because you got to understand we're not just going to say, oh, the album out here. We're going to promote it. We're going to push it for a certain amount of time. Do you hear what I'm telling you? So then you just went in business with somebody who ain't janky. Then you got to count all the other things on me. Lives. If I do a live teaching and I sell it for $5, $10, you get a percentage of that. I'm always moving because I always have stuff to handle. And resourcefulness is important in this field. I always need something. So you're going to get a piece of everything. Why? Because you believe in me and you showed me that. Some people are like, yo, that's too much. You're giving away too much. I'm not losing anything. It's the greed mentality that I'm attempting to push people away from. You see that? So how am I losing if I make $1,000 in a week and I break down with the people that's there, I didn't lose. I made $1,000. I didn't lose nothing. They already went in from the gate. 200 apiece. 4,000 came in the gate. Well, if anything, if no funds come through, guess what I can do? Take that 1,000 and break down. But I don't exist in a reality where no funds will come through. So they even have a safety net. You know, I just told you something that I didn't have to say. That if it came down to it, is nothing come through, which don't make sense, I would just take and put back there until we make some shit. That's not how this goes. It always happens. It's always moving. That's why I'm telling you, they're afraid of that. Because you want to know what else will happen? I'll say, all right, next, after we're done with that, I'll say, now I want to sell shares of this song. Look at what I'm telling you. I want to sell shares of this song. I'm going to give away a point on this particular song. Up to 50 people can get a point. Or I might do less than that. I don't tell you. Because I was thinking, what did I say, like 10, 20? So let's say 20 people get a point. And I sell that point for $500. All right, so that's 500 times 20. You do the math. Okay? That would mean that that particular song, which will be the fundraising song, that like I did with Grind at the Mill, they got 2 million something streams, and I ain't even promoted really. If we promote a fundraising song, and we done sold it, and people come in at 500, and it's 500 times 200, 500 times 20, 10,000. That's 10,000 in the gate that go into the label, the investment, the artist, all this stuff behind us. And the streaming funds is going to be from the promotion of the song, and they're eating off of it. Now, you have to say, Face, how you going to pay them from a point on your record? What I do, they send their funds. I say, go ahead and get where my label is at, and they'll register you. So this is going to be, you'll have registry before we drop the song, and we're going to program in the system your percentage on that song. Meaning you're going to get residuals on a record. You know, a lot of my funds come from streaming. So guess what? If I do an album and I do 9 songs, your 500 will cover each of those 9 songs. The albums perform even better because they're going to listen to each song. That's 9 streams per person as opposed to 1 on a single. Nobody does that because they can't. Because this nigga breaking the rules. Yeah, because fuck your industry. We're going to do it our way. So instead of just saying fundraising now, hey, you in business with me. Fuck all that. We gonna do this shit. Nigga, they can't stop us. We do it. You in business, we in business together. And you eat. So I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want people to feel bad, so I ain't do it. No, I'm not saying like that. I'm saying I don't want to hear nothing because we just in emotion. You said, we said, okay, we locked in. I'm tired of over-explaining my sincerity. That gets tiring, so I'm not going to do that anymore moving forward. I'm not going to over-explain sincerity. I'm not going to over-explain that I'm a genuine being. I'm not going to over-explain that I care when I've shown it my whole life. It's in my records. So we get here, now you doubt me? Bye. Bye. There's plenty of other stuff moving. You don't doubt me here. Here is where you say, we bet everything on this thing on the shoulder. Or don't expect me to see you in the light of those who do. I'm not talking about money. There's a lot of people that ain't never sent a dime and don't have nothing to do with the dime. It has everything to do with they always showing up. They always supporting. No matter what it is, they'll share a post, they'll comment. I'm not talking about money. But I don't want to hear nothing negative. I can't hear that. If you know how tough it is to do this shit and get this shit moving and fight through and make deals and work all this, man, what? This is but it's what it is because I have to do it. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying keep your eyes on the prizes of the future. Because I've already shown you. For those of y'all with eyes to see, I've shown you through the past. We good. We real. You see what I'm saying? Okay, let's read the last part. That's what we're supposed to do. Then we get up out of here. Y'all go ahead and get the book. Send whatever you want to send. I don't know nobody else doing it like that either. Let's say copy. I don't care. They can do that. Send whatever you want to send and you get that book. Because eventually I'm going to be adding in that book to other books. Go ahead.
Now let's bring this to a swift close. I speak peace over Rashad Jamal and all of his followers. And if he is truly innocent, I hope he is released not later but sooner in this year 2026. It is unfortunate the state of delusion that people are in while living in this life realm. I don't hate them, though I forgive them. I forgive them. I don't hate them, though, and I forgive all trespasses. Mm-hmm. The truth is judgment enough. Peace in the Lamb is truly wonderful. Until we speak again. The truth will always outlast the lies. As I cross the desert once more, where will you be when the gate opens? The end.
Notice I said truth is judgment enough. The truth is judgment enough. I don't have to hate you. Once that stuff is out there and it's exposed, it's right there. The truth is judgment enough. When you got to take that out and you put it right there and they weigh it, that's judgment enough. I mean, that's not my field. I don't even want that to be I told people since I'm not one of the judges. I know some of them. I'm not one of them. You see, the council speak, that's them. I can't. Some people mad at me now because the council ruled on some things. But you forgetting it. You want me to be the leader of it? I'm not. That thing's put in place before I got here. I must honor and must respect because this ain't my thing. The truth is judgment enough. Notice they don't come back with facts. They respond with emotion. They respond with anger and hatred. They don't respond with, yo, let's get to the truth. You see? All right, so that's what we are with. All right, any questions before we get up out of here? Any questions? I see a lot of y'all as soon as I get off of here, I'm going to send y'all the book. Don't think you got to wait. Don't send in funds without texting that number, though. Because some people I didn't get the book. You didn't text the number. There's a whole list that comes in. So as soon as I get off here, I'm going to go in and we'll send the books to you. How many people got the book already, though? Some people said it earlier. Just so people know. Last thing I want people to do is think they're being scammed. Okay, if anything, sometimes it might take a little time. But you're not being scammed. I faked a book. She just read it. Well, she didn't read the whole book. But we scammed through the lives. Can I see the phone real quick? It's a real book. It's digital, easy access, convenient. For everybody. Convenient for y'all, convenient for me. I don't got to do a whole bunch of extra shit. It's real. You got a book. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to scan the whole shit, y'all. It's real. So, get the book, man. Do your thing. And the fundraiser is tomorrow. So, who all tapping in with the fundraiser? Now, this ain't the preacher ceremony. I'm like, I need everybody to go into their bank account. No. That's crazy. And they really be doing that shit, too. And they getting mad at people. Say, you ain't got 1,000? No, I'm not saying that. Who at least going to tap into the fundraiser? We doing it tomorrow. The goal is 25,000. But it's not on one person to do that shit. Like, you don't have to do a whole bunch of stuff. Who going to just tap in? Because I'll keep report. Y'all know what I do. I'll report what we gain as we go. Just tap in. It's the whole thing what we do, what we did. I'm going to show you what we be doing. Like with the funds. All right? We just recently did this, which is a thing. Right? I got the mic. This shit is one of the top quality mics that they got out there in the market. When they got that, when they got, you know what I'm saying, interface. That's some other stuff too. There's a whole lot of other stuff. Hopefully I bring all this stuff to the city. But the point is, man, we be doing shit, man, getting this shit done. And we building as we go. So if you want to help, it's an independent label, man. I mean, I don't have no celebrity friends. It's like, I see what he's doing. Let me invest in a whole bunch of shit. No, that shit don't happen. Shout out to Dwight Howard, though. He did. But it wasn't, you know, Dwight Howard stepped in the aid and assist. But then, like, it's like a whole bunch of people that's, like, seeing this shit. So I come to the people. That's how we got here. So I see y'all coming in. Yeah, just send love. When I do it, when you see me do it, whether it's on my page, post, whatever, because every time we hit 1,000, I'm posting a trophy like the good old days. If y'all were there for the Signs to the People campaign, I posted a trophy every time we hit 1,000. So if you see me doing it, just send love. It don't have to be nothing crazy. Now, let me say this before we get up out of here, though. If you playing with a bag, man, help a nigga, man. If you playing with a bag, don't play with a bag. I'm saying some people ain't no telling who y'all are and what y'all playing with. If you playing with a bag, okay, bet on a nigga. That's all I'm going to say. But I'm not going to merit the respect of the offering based off of what the amount is. I got people that sent $1. The most somebody done sent at a certain point in time was 5,000 and 4,000 in 2 days. And that was not, no. That was not, that was somebody else sent 2,500, 2,500, 2,500, 2,500, and that was 10,000. So, and then somebody sent $1, somebody sent $2, somebody sent $5. I look at all of that as a message saying, we rock with you. I won't be looking at, It's like, okay, let's get it done. So, if you see it and you really want to invest in somebody that I'm showing that I'm really about this shit, okay, help. That's all. Assist. Other than that, when we do streams and songs and stuff like that, that's one of the ways. If it's tough, and I get it, sometimes it's like that, man, listen, you don't gotta, it ain't just the money. You know what I mean? When you see me post those shit, act like it's the fire shit you ever seen in your life. Even if it ain't, just act like it's the fire shit ever. You know what I'm saying? Share the shit, post it, send it around, comment, like, save, all that. Just because you like, we see what he's doing. He ain't going for no bullshit. He want people to wake up in time. He ain't promoting the stuff that destroyed us out of the community. They scared of him. We said, man, something with this man, and we got to see it before it's too late. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Don't wait till I'm gone and be like, oh, wait, here. I'm with you. I support you. Don't do that. Do it now because I only got a certain amount of time anyway. That way you'll see whether or not it's real or fake because your investment is saying, all right, let's see what you do. You see? A nigga been made all this fucking money and then they no longer on with it. Now you can say something. But the nigga been pushing it and every time some funds come through, it was more advancement. Not for self of him alone. Advancement of us seeing it out here. Yeah, that's who you support. That's what Tupac meant. Not what the fuck this nigga clown talking about. Tupac was like support the real. That's what he meant. Not a nigga trying to tell you he real and ain't showing it in his works. You support the real. There's multiple ways to do that shit. So shout out to everybody. And beyond just asking y'all something, let me tell you that I'm grateful for what you already have done. You didn't owe me nothing. I ain't one of those people that you see me, you gotta help me. No. You never owed me anything. If it was gonna be harder and I would have had to do it all the way, y'all decided to not make it as hard on me. Simple. Y'all decided to not make it as difficult as it could have been. But you didn't owe me shit. You see? So every time y'all did something, I'm like, yo, that's why I said in the song, do it again. I didn't know. The folks who don't know you support you before the folks supposed to be close. The ones you wanted to see this shit blow the most, they went ghosts. You see what I'm saying? This is real life. I didn't know something, but you go through and you figure it out. So you didn't owe me anything. Thank you for those who stepped in to help. Because it meant a lot. You didn't know when y'all was sending in stuff, you sending your messages, it's like you didn't know what I was going through. And how difficult this shit really is. When you got all this pushback and you don't understand why. When they saying that I fought to get here and I fought people to help them. Think about what I just said. I had to fight people to help them. People come back around later and say, now I see what you, I ain't heard from you in a while, I see what you're doing. I was telling you back then. You saw what I was doing then. So instead of just saying you ain't seen me, how about help me? If everybody's so goddamn worried about me, why ain't nobody came out to help me? All these people that's out here, you see that? You see the cycle? It was like, okay, don't wait till he's gone. That's all we saying. So what I look forward to, $25,000, we got till March 18th. $25,000 fundraiser is nothing for us. And we're going to get it done. But don't think you, one more thing. Don't put yourself in nothing uncomfortable to do it. Wherever you are, whatever bracket, whatever you're playing with. Don't ever spend your last. Don't ever do that. Don't ever put nothing to a point where you can't handle your bills or take care of your lady if you got a lady or your children. Don't ever do nothing like that. This ain't this type of ball game. I'm not saving the world with your donation. You know what I'm saying? It's not like if you don't do this, tomorrow blow up. So if it's ever a situation where it's not comfortable, don't play. But when it's comfortable, go ahead and just play. And that's how we do it. And we do it that way to make sure that you understand. I'm not attempting to take advantage of anybody. I just wanted help. And y'all said y'all wanted help me, so and y'all did. All right, so I project that we're going to be successful in it. And we could be even more successful than I think. I wouldn't be like, well, I guess, you could cap it off. You hit 25K, say we hit the goal. And like I say, and for infinity or forever and then some. No. That's the Rashad Jamal shit. All right, I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace in the Lamb is truly one. I got to pee like a motherfucker. That's why I keep moving like that. I've been supposed to cut this shit off. Damn. You know, we start tap dancing. That's where I'm at. I'm in the leg stretch part where you kick and got to shake this shit off. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to talk to y'all some more, but I got to pee. There's already damn water, nigga. Shit. But I got to let y'all go, though. All right, peace of the Lamb is truly wonderful. I love you.